that happened was Geico had been under the assumption that when Pete did his epic swan dive out of the tree as a raccoon and lost his wild shape upon landing, that Pete had died and was so loud in his mourning that he did not hear the hollered "I'm okay" from the ground when Pete landed. Jojito heard, but Geico did not. Jojito was talking to Geico as they were descending the tree and failed to mention that Pete was okay all the way down the tree. Lord knows why. Got to the bottom of the tree. Geico finally discovered Pete was alive, proceeded to hug Pete. Whereupon Pete, standing next to Maggie and laughing over the nonsense that was going on, says, "Geico, Pete not food." And Geico told him to shut up.
Yes.
Queequeg and Tazcool are watching Jojito talk with Evie, and Geico is hugging the laughing Pete. And that's where we stopped. So, it is night. Just barely. The other group has been busily setting up camp and cooking food while you guys were climbing the tree, knowing that you had a quest to do at the tree, but also a little bit in the assumption that, okay, we're going to do our work now, and they're going to get to do all the work later on. So they have left you all the watch. So
that's hilarious.
You are having dinner as cooked by Dermot, Veo, Galsariad, Istvan, and Maggie. And it's trail rations. It's decent food. You're not very far out from the caravan outpost, so you still have relatively fresh food. There's plenty of it. They bring lots of food. They know they're feeding Pete and Maggie. So you are easily able to find decent food. At this point in time, you have hung your necklaces, your amulets on the tree, and received as an award. Pete and Jojito have received as an award 1 use of healing prayer and 1 use of lesser restoration, and you can decide who's going to carry which one of those spells, because those are the awards that were given.
Hi, Jeffy.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I said ow. I sat on my foot.
And it's dinner time. I need to know what you all are doing.
Geico wants something raw, so like he's gonna try to beeline it before they can cook everything.
All right. Dermot knows you at this point in time and did save a side of chicken carcass for you.
Thank you. That is very nice. Very nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I know you like it. I mean, I pulled off the feathers. I hope you don't like the feathers. I didn't think you did. The rest of it's all there.
Yes, thank you. It's just delightful. Thank you very, very much, Dermot.
Just maybe, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I mean, a goblin here. I don't care. But some of them have a little bit of squeamishness. Maybe kind of eat sort of facing away from some of them.
No.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It probably is, but I'm not going to do that because they all disgust me with how they eat their food cooked, so we can all learn to live together.
Fair enough.
I appreciate you. Goodbye. And he just walks away.
And he just nods at you and says, yeah, good talk.
How long after the Quig Quag Tazcool thing is this?
Minutes. Yeah, you were literally, we left off with you standing at the base of the tree talking to Jojito as Pete went over to get food because he was hungry.
Hey, Jodito, it's time to eat.
Like food.
Yeah, and well, Pete's not dead, so no, you don't have to find him.
I definitely like that.
Me too.
I guess let's go get some food then.
Horatio.
All right, ready, go.
Do either of you have dark vision?
Oh crap!
Oh, you know what? I think I
Pretty sure,
actually
like-
might.
I'm sure a lot of this group has no like innate dark vision. This is
Nope.
quite rare for a group.
Oh yeah, you gave me dark vision up to 60 feet.
Oh yeah, she's gonna spank me.
Yeah, okay. All
I
right.
can't. Crap.
Mods and shit.
In that case, let's have athletics rules to get from the tree to the dining area, and you have advantage there, Evie.
So I just see this as being like 15, 20 feet away from us. And we're going to end up just like running into the table, which is going
No,
to be
it's a
great.
100-yard dash.
Oh, sweet. You said, oh, that was acrobatics.
Yeah, no athletics, baby.
Hmm,
At advantage
that's
for you.
gonna be even more fun.
Oh,
So
I got a
ignore
plus
that
7.
first one.
I got a plus 7, and that's what I get.
Oh my god. I mean, it's perfect.
That was the
Okay.
acrobatics. I'm waiting for the athletics. It might have came onto this already.
Okay.
Please. And did it roll?
Not yet, baby.
No.
It didn't show up
Oh,
anyway.
man. Okay, let me try it again. Athletics. Disadvantage.
No,
Roll.
advantage. Advantage, not disadvantage.
We'll just take the higher one then.
Okay.
12.
Okay. You Jojito, you were looking out over the expanse of the barbed fields, watching the stars come out, watching the sun set. When you get down to the ground, it's a lot darker than it was up in the tree. And she says, "Ready, set, go," and takes off, and you follow her, but this is uneven ground, and about maybe a quarter of the way there, you hit a tree root and just go ass over tea kettle.
Does he hit anyone?
I don't think he hits anyone, but Evie, you're coming along a little bit behind him because even though you started out a little bit before him,
He's way
got much
faster.
longer legs than you are, than you do. He's got much, much longer legs than you do, and he's an athlete, and you're not. So, you're coming along, and that 12 takes you right about to where he's at, and you trip on him.
Yeah, I was about to say, I definitely, if I didn't trip, I was going to roll to try to jump over him.
Yeah, no, you absolutely caught your foot on his foot and with 100% right on top of it.
Oh man, Jojito, you're trying to cheat. So I'm gonna push off him, and we're still racing.
All right, I need another athletics roll. Advantage to Evie.
Oh my god.
Can I see this? Can we see this happening?
You're over at the dining table. I will give you a perception roll for the second after their roll comes through.
I would also like to join
Never
in that role.
mind.
Yes, absolutely.
It's okay. I keep forgetting that guidance.
Did you roll a 0? How did you get the 0?
He has a
I rolled a
minus
2.
2.
I rolled
You
a 2.
So Gino rolled a 26.
Wait a second. How did you roll a 0 with advantage?
Because I got a 1, which would have made it a -1. And then I got a minus or 2, and I rolled it as 0.
You got a 1 and a 2. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, no, she says we're still racing, pushes herself up. Jojito, you take her seriously. You take off running. Evie, there is a rather large gopher hole
Oh god.
in the ground right in front of you. You stick your foot in it and trip, and I need you to roll survival, dear. Pete, you and Tazcool and Queequeg and Geico can all roll perception.
Oh my god.
Okay. You don't break your ankle, but you do sprain it.
9.
Yeah, Geico and Pete, you very definitely see her go down and hear her go down.
Oh, Pete's barreling towards her. Whatever's in the way. Watch out.
I'm right
Okay.
behind Pete, but I'm like staying really, really like
Oh.
directly behind him so that I don't run
You
into
just turned off?
He runs
Plugged in?
into.
Right. Carrying
died.
your chicken carcass.
Hey, guys, can we take a second? Paula's
Yeah, we're gonna
computer
take a break.
just died.
Oh, geez.
All right. Yeah, we definitely need to wait for her to come back because.
Yep.
I accidentally wrote into the wrong
Why don't you
channel.
go to Discord on your phone? Maybe?
No worries.
But I rolled a 9.
If you leave the mic on your computer, you can.
So Tazcool's got a 9, and so does Queequeg. I feel like Tazcool and Queequeg are still talking.
Don't worry about it.
Missed
It's
most
too
of this.
complicated.
Doesn't help quick one can't be shit.
It's not in the kitchen, but
I also have
it'd be easier to do that, wouldn't it?
as well.
So we'll wait for Gala to come back, and then we'll go on. Is her computer dead?
Yeah, she didn't have it plugged in. It died.
Oh. Battery dead.
No, not dead, like death.
Oh, it's turning back on now. Please hold.
I pray to the Omnisire for you.
So I
May the big void dragon of the sky may help your technology.
right. Okay,
Saint Vidican of Cathode protect you.
Alright. If we're pausing, I'm gonna take this moment to migrate all of my electronics outside.
There you go.
Saint Dog, channel Saint Dogberg to drive out the demons of stupidity.
I'm gonna restart my Discord real quick too.
All right, so we're all doing a tech break.
I'm gonna go poop.
I'll just ward off the dice demons so I don't roll horribly.
Be gone,
Very-
demons of stupidity!
Very technical.
I think there's only up from the roll.
that just makes it more sense. And making your character slightly lucky.
Right? Yeah, no, it's yeah, exactly. Yeah, Gala, I'm going to say because of that beautiful, beautiful roll, because I'm feeling generous, and because it was so inspirational, that I will give you DM inspiration for the fact that you got a 1 and a 2 on an advantage roll.
I got a picture. Aw, you bastard. Erg. Maybe I didn't get a picture of it. But at least it's on the Discord.
Yep, it is on the Discord there.
Because I was trying to
Screenshot
like,
that.
yeah. Let me make sure that this part here is plugged.
Huh?
Yes. That.
Alright.
Okay, that's good. So, and Twitch is just being a douchebag today. It's taken forever to load up. Like forever. Okay, Discord's on.
I've been doing damage calculation from characters. How much damage I can do without a crit.
Yeah.
A lot. 102 on average. I land two great weapon master attacks.
For which character?
That's cool. The one I'm playing with right now. No one. This guy get minorly lucky on 2d20 rolls.
Wow. That's insane. I don't know what my average is. I don't think you can go live.
I is using like of my second level spell slots for smite. Oh.
That's a lot of smiting.
A lot of crusading.
Let me turn it off.
Welcome back, whoever's back.
Welcome back.
I restarted my phone because for some reason Discord wasn't letting me see the bottom half of anything.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was real weird. Like all the bottom half of the list was even gone of all like the channels and everything. It was weird.
Oh wow. Discord's been having weird buggies lately.
Yeah, and it was only Discord. I even looked at other stuff while I was while it was happening, and everything else was fine. So I think it was just Discord.
Huh, that's strange.
Well, at least
technology is revolting today.
Right?
Now it seems to be working good.
Okay, well, if everybody's ready, we can go ahead and start again. Is Dog back?
Dog's pooping.
He wasn't really.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
do you
just
want to?
sitting there pooping.
Do you need?
I'm just sitting in my office chair pooping. Yeah, come on.
Fucking weird.
Dippy's back. Dippy's back. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and Joe's back.
Yep.
But Matt never left, and Queequeg never left, so we're good, right?
What?
Hold on. Is the DM here?
No. The DM
Is there a
checked out
DM
long
in the
ago.
house?
No.
The DM's the most important player, though.
For what?
For what?
For what? All right. So you, Joe, you are booking it for the dining area, and you can't see what's happening, but you do hear this wail of distress from behind you as Evie steps in probably a rabbit hole, possibly a snake hole, possibly a gopher hole. So a hole made by an animal at the base of one of the tree roots, and absolutely sprains her ankle. Tactical, you and Queequeg are busily talking and feeding your faces over at the tables and don't notice what's going on. But Pete and Geico very definitely are on their way to help Evie.
How far away is Evie?
Well, maybe 50 yards.
go about
I
60
come to
feet, or 50 yards.
Yeah,
Like
I said it was a 100-yard
150
dash from the tree to where the camp is.
I come to a
like-
screeching halt, like sliding across the ground,
Okay. Pete, go ahead.
and then go.
So that's like 150 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob, what's your speed?
30 feet.
Oh, we're neck and neck then. Okay, I was just wondering, one of us is faster.
Yeah, no, you're booking towards her. Jojito is sliding to a stop and booking his way back to her. Takes a few seconds. Eva, you're alone in the
wait.
dark and in pain.
I have things I can do. Hold on one second. What can I do? It's actually in combat. I wanted to dash.
I mean, I'm going to let you dash. It's no big deal.
Oh, okay, cool.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is since it hurts and automatically I'm gonna Raven Queen and then use healing word on my leg. My
Okay.
foot, my ankle.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I can do it the right way and do cast. There we go. For 8 ankle healing?
Okay, so yeah, you're able to heal it pretty well. I mean, it's going to be sensitive for a little bit. It's a walk it off injury now at this point in time. It hurts, but you're healed. But you're very definitely in a walk it off mode.
Okay.
Let him off. I got the door.
Ow. And then the second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and kind of do like a pink glow on my hat so that way like my dumbass ain't gonna fall in another rabbit hole. You know what? I'm gonna do what I seen Pete do. And I'm gonna grab a stick as a quarter staff. And then I'm gonna use it to poke the ground as
All right.
and then
Need a perception roll to find a stick.
Oh, sorry. Family stuff.
Yeah. Do you need a minute, Matthew? 16.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find a pretty large stick. It's not a small thing. Kind of towers over your head, but you bravely pick it up and you're sort of leaning on it with both hands, and you do that thing that little kids do where they stick the stick out in front of them and then sort of hop to the stick. And then stick the stick out in front of them and hop to the stick. As you limp your way to Geico, Jojito, and Pete.
On that one. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Okay, apparently I'm talking to nobody.
I'm listening, but I'm also distracted. I'm sorry.
No
There's a lot
worries.
going
Let's
on
take
right
it as
now.
a break. Let's take a quick
No.
break here for family stuff. Matt has family stuff, and so do you guys.
I don't want a family anymore.
Yesterday to go to the stupid game. Well, I was still gonna have to do all the work that I was gonna do yesterday and today.
Oh, that was beautiful. Family interferes with D&D. I don't want a family anymore. Oh, God, I love it.
You know, it sounds good on paper, but my character sheet looks better.
Oh, shit. I get.
Oh my god,
Hey, buddy.
I love my wife. As I move around the kitchen, delivering the little message she's made all day. I mean, how does fucking peanut butter get on the coffee pot?
I mean,
I don't know. It sounds like some tasty coffee though.
Talent.
I mean,
You know better. You know better. But yeah, it's just a water thing.
I'd put peanut butter in my coffee.
I do like to chase my sandwich with coffee. It's kind of good.
Why
No doubt.
see that.
It's a weird taste, but it's good.
I mean, I feel like every family has at least one person who eats peanut butter weirdly.
Yeah.
In my family, it was my
I mean-
father who loved peanut butter and pickle and onion sandwiches.
Ooh,
disgusting.
peanut butter and pickle is pretty good. It's interesting.
Yeah, no, it was peanut butter, dill pickle, and onion sandwiches, and he ate them all the time.
I don't know about onion,
Ew.
It's peanut butter.
but my
smoothie
mom.
jar.
But my mom would. My mom would
Yeah, go
eat
ahead.
peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. But
Yeah.
I can't eat a peanut butter sandwich without having some water.
Without having what?
I gotta drink something with it. It's just too sticky.
Oh, yeah, it's just too thick in your mouth. It just makes it's a
But-
texture thing. I have to have something to drink with it. He wants out.
So at work, I dip my peanut butter and jelly sandwich in my applesauce.
That sounds good.
It's pretty delicious, especially if the
Sounds
bread's
really
toasted.
good. Oh my god, yes.
And by the way, a fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich is the bomb.
Fuck yes.
Oh.
Right? I mean,
Like-
I'm going to admit to this because it's weird, but I'm going to admit the fact that I like peanut butter and bacon sandwiches.
You know,
Yeah, sweet and
it
salty.
don't sound terrible.
And umami.
It's not terrible. It's not. Peanut is a really good sauce for meat, and I didn't realize that until I was like in my late teens, early 20s. But the minute I did, it was like, oh yeah, all those meats that we eat in sandwiches are good with a little bit of peanut butter.
Especially pork.
Right? Yeah. Crunchy peanut butter and bacon is a thing.
Fuck yeah.
Umami flavors really get me out, like most things.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed.
Mm.
Especially like Parmesan, like,
Oh fuck yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my absolute college
Mushrooms.
trash food is cutting
I
up
love mushrooms.
auto salami, the kind that you put on sandwiches, you know,
mhm,
and putting that with noodles and Parmesan.
Oh my god.
mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. College trash food.
Ugh.
Buttered noodles, cotto salami, and Parmesan.
We just started eating a lot more rice.
Mm-hmm.
Got that rice cooker.
Mm-hmm. And oh, it smells so good when it's cooking. So weird.
Yeah. I used a rice cooker for a long, long time before I figured out that I could put things like, stock and frozen vegetables and uncooked meat in the rice cooker and it would all cook together. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Light bulb
Ours has
moments. Light bulbs all over the place.
Ours even has a little rack for vegetables on top. This.
Oh, to like steam them essentially.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I mean, soy sauce, everything went in the rice cooker for a while. Soy sauce, a little bit of mirin, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, some frozen veggies, crack a couple
That's
eggs on the top.
That's why I'm glad we got one, because I looked into it. You don't have to be pasta, eggs.
Yeah.
I'm getting an
Rice
instant pot
cookers are a
next.
good deal. They are a good thing.
I don't. Okay, so I'm saying, like, I don't do anything weird with peanut butter. I realize I'm like a weird, like, certain foods. I'm a food purist, but I'm absolutely the kind of person who, like, I don't drink orange juice unless I've just brushed my teeth. I love that flavor.
Oh, that just
I
sounds
can't
good. That just makes my
I
tummy.
don't like that flavor at all, but I also can't really do a lot of orange juice because it just upsets my stomach.
Like,
Yeah, no,
The
that used to be my orange juice used to be my like immediate hangover cure. Like if I woke up hungover and I felt like I needed to throw up, I also have a phobia about throwing up. So like I try not to, even though I know I should. If I drank some orange juice, the acid would immediately make me throw up, and then I felt better.
Yeah,
And yet,
fair enough.
and yet somehow I still love orange juice. Oh.
Matt, are you back, baby?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, good job.
It was just some family stuff.
That's all right. We understand. Gala, are you back, baby? Not
Yep.
yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
All
can
right.
be back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
no,
home.
not can be back. Are you back?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
I'll see you Monday. Later.
Yeah. I'm not really a 49ers fan. You know that, right?
You mean Cleveland? They're not the 49ers.
Yeah, see how much I give
Vicky went to a football game yesterday.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Well, you said it sounds like we did, but we did not.
No, we did not. No. Vicky and some friends of hers played the Steelers game. And yeah, the Browns. And they were on they were on one of the big projectors for a minute,
Oh, that's cool.
right? And I just assumed that there was like maybe 12 people there with the Browns record. And they were probably from Pittsburgh.
Probably. All right. So, Evie, you found a stick, and it's too big, but you don't. You're gonna get to the where you're going by hook or by crook, and you do that little kid thing where you plant the stick in front of you, not using it as a crutch. You're absolutely using it sort of like people would pull their way through water. You plant it in front of you and then hop to the stick, and then plant it in front of you and hop to the stick. Because little kid. As Pete, you and Geico and Jojito make your way up to her, and she's struggling with this, essentially what's a broken branch. It's not really even a stick. It's still got leaves and twigs sticking off of it. and holding her foot up in the air and hopping towards you. With her glowing pink hat.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just kind of hurts. I fell in a hole.
Why were you left unattended long enough to fall into a hole? And he's like, Geico's looking sideways at Jojito.
What had happened was I was like, okay, let's go. And then Joe fell. And then, I was like, loser. And then I kept running. And then he was like, I'll show you, loser. And he ran past me. And then I was trying to catch up. And then I fell in the hole.
You hurt your ankle again?
Yeah, the same one. Pete.
Hey.
That's mean.
No.
No?
And Pete's just gonna pick her up. Put her in the hammock thing for her.
Yeah, this is much better. Can we still race Jojito?
Okay.
No, this is a terrible idea.
It's not Jojito's fault.
Pete, if you fall with Evie, then you're both going to get hurt. Evie's going to get hurt again.
It'll just be like last time. I'll fly a little bit.
It's okay.
Oh dear.
You ready, Jito?
Ready?
On your mark. Go! And he's gone.
She's just gonna holler back, "It's not your fault."
And neither of you have dark vision, right?
I have dark vision. He
So
has
I
dark
want to.
vision. He's an ogre.
Oh, Pete has dark vision. Okay, all right. So Pete, you can roll regular athletics. Jojito, yeah. Actually, no. Jojito rolls regular athletics. I'm going to keep it the same as I was doing. Pete, you roll with advantage.
Yeah, we saw how well that went for the last person who had dark vision.
Yeah.
I think Geico is just like, he's not running behind them. He's kind of like,
Well, that's an 8.
like those. Oh my god!
Geico.
Yeah, no, Geico's not running. He's just bringing up the rear slowly because he thought this was going to happen.
Geico is going to have kittens.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna guide
Jojito,
these myself.
you make it to the tables. Just cast guidance. Just choose guidance. You make it to the tables, and you look around, expecting Pete to be behind you because you heard the boom, boom, boom of his footsteps there.
D4.
And yeah, roll your D4 there.
9.
And you hear in the night this terrible, horrible sound as Pete trips on a root that's sticking out of the ground and just face plants in the dirt. And Evie goes flying. Evie rolls survival.
God damn it!
Hey,
Guidance for her.
on the plus,
On her
I
way
got
out.
Yeah, roll your D4 there for guidance.
Can't.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Max damage.
Yeah, you are used to flying through the air on these kind of adventures, and you very definitely
We do
do a
this all the
tuck and roll
time.
at the end. Yeah.
you just hear, yeah.
As Pete
You guys
lets
have
out
gotta be thinking-
right? Pete lets out a whoop sound as the air is
Oof.
knocked out of him. And
He's
Geico, you
scorpion.
see you see in front of you, Pete sort of belly flopped on the ground, Evie standing maybe 20 feet in front of him, sort of jumping up and down, bad ankle forgotten, pink hat glowing in the dark as she has done her somersault through the air and stuck the landing. Tazkul and Quake, roll perception. Circus.
20.
Okay.
Oh my god, that child bent in half the wrong way.
He kicks himself in the
Look at
head.
that face plant too. Ugh.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, but with a 20 and a 14, you don't really, I mean, Tazkul, you're not really sure what's going on. Quake, I feel like you were sitting on the side of the table that was facing this nonsense, and you saw the whole damn thing.
What the hell am I looking at?
Jojito, you're right there. Quake's asking you what the hell's going on.
We were racing, and I don't think they're so sure-footed.
Alright. This nonsense has gone on long enough. And Quinquay stands up, starts making his way over, and says, Oi! You done falling over your own 2 feet now? All of you?
What?
I did not.
You heard
I did not
me.
fall.
Oh, please. You have 5 minutes and you'll be tripping over your own tail.
No, I was not going to run because running in the dark is idiotic.
That would be the least idiotic thing you've done all day.
I almost climbed that tree. I don't want to hear it from you.
Oh, we're bringing a back.
No, we're not. We're not. I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
So Queequeg is ordering you guys to go get dinner.
Walk.
I'm not
Don't
sure what
fight.
gives him the authority to do so, but he's doing it.
The power of frustration and sick of this nonsense.
You cannot talk to me that
be
way. I am your father.
I believe. That would be at
What
least a
task?
persuasion roll. I think that would be persuasion roll.
Yeah.
I've rolled enough persuasion rolls to say that's a canonical way to deal with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would like some persuasion there from you, please, Queequeg.
What, Pete?
Queequeg's a natty Nancy.
No,
16.
Sounds like Dad.
With a 16, you guys are... You're grumbling, but the first mate voice sort of kicks in, and you all kind of grumble your way over to the tables where the food is laid out for you for dinner.
I'm hungry anyway.
Geico's gonna look at Queequeg when they all get to the table. He's gonna, I'll allow it this time, but you are not allowed to talk to me like that in the future. I am your daddy.
No, you're not. My father is
What do you roll for this?
Huh?
You roll something? No, nothing.
You can roll insight.
Your daddy.
I am your
What?
father. I am Spa Daddy.
Who's your daddy?
I'm
No,
all of
you're
your
not.
I am all of your fathers.
Over my dead body.
Do not talk like that to me, your daddy.
Blah, 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 blah.
Keep up the daddy nonsense, and you're gonna catch a warhammer to the skull.
But
Evie,
you don't. You're not gonna do
Seems a
that.
bit intense.
Evie and Pete
Queequeg.
made me the daddy.
Queequeg's gonna spank you.
Queequeg needs to eat a Snickers.
What?
What's a
Need
Snickers?
a lot of you to sit down, shut up, and eat your dinner.
You shut up. Don't be so mean, Queequeg.
What?
Maggie comes over and pats you on the head, Queequeg, and says, "That'll do. It's all right. They're all here now. Let's just eat, okay?"
He needs a glass of gravy.
Shut it.
So dinner is had. Queequeg is frustrated and steaming a little bit. Tascool is laughing because the shoe's on the other foot. Jojito is a little bit stunned because not sure what happened, but it happened. Geico and Pete are baiting Queequeg off and on. Maggie and Dermot and Ao and Galsarian and Istvan and are just all sort of watching what's going on. Not making a lot of comments, but also not really participating that much. Evie, you see your compatriots mostly seeming to have fun, and even Queequeg gets over the grumpiness after a little bit and sort of joins in.
Does he, though?
While we're sitting there, though, Pete's gonna use some druidcraft and try to, like, quietly form a little tiara of flowers on Queequeg's.
Oh my god.
Roll perception, Queequeg.
I think that'd be a stealth roll.
I don't know how that would roll.
I'm just rolling it as perception. It's in the
Sleight of hand. I would definitely. I would think.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand there, please. Pete.
I'll have to do performance.
Not to successfully roll it, but not to successfully make it, because you can easily make it, to get it on his head without him noticing.
I'll do performance instead, because it's vocational and somatic.
All right, that works.
Until he'll notice.
13.
All right. Yeah, with a 13, and what did you roll? You almost get it on his head. It's sort of like on the back of his head,
It
and
was
it's sort of
it's
dropping.
on his head,
Yeah.
regardless, because that's where I cast it.
But
Because he noticed me doing it.
Yeah, no, he notices the last wave of your hand as the flowers sort of drip over his eyes.
And then he rip it off.
Yeah, having none of it.
Because he's still kind of sneaky.
Okay, so you are getting your way through dinner. Queequeg tears the flowers off of his head, sort of throws them on the table, gives you a dirty look, Pete, as you're laughing at him still. And Evie, your ankle is healed. It still hurts a little bit, but it's mostly healed. Ayo, stop. I stopped petting him, so he had to bark at me. Sorry about that. Ayo looks at you guys and says, we set up all of the tents and stuff, and we made dinner and everything. I think you guys can take the watch, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, some demons come by. Excited.
Why do you hope that demons will come by? Demons are not good.
The grand feast of battle. Feast for the soul, some might say. Exciting.
I do not understand you sometimes.
She looks at you and says, I don't get him either. Who hopes for demons? What the hell?
It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to me either. But okay, if that's the way you want to play it, yeah, go for it. Figure out who does what watch. I'll tell you this. The midnight watch is where they mostly come out.
I was going to say the same thing.
For sure, that's mine. That I
I'll
call it the
take it
midnight
too.
watch for sure.
Me too.
Okay, so Pete and Tazkul taking the midnight watch. Who's taking the early watch?
I can.
I
Okay.
do it since I don't get to stay up too late.
I'll say Geico and Evie got the early watch. That leaves Queequeg and Jojito for the early morning watch. Right? So the evening winds on. Is there anything anybody wants to do before you retire for the night? This is your time, folks. If there's anything you want to do.
I'm fiddling around the concertina.
Okay. All right. Roll performance to see how your practice goes. Jojito, are you here?
21.
That works for me.
Okay. So 21. Yeah. You're able to coax a pretty decent tune out of that concertina. For the first time, it sounds, you hit a couple row notes, but it sounds pretty good. And you're getting the oom-pa-pa chord structure underneath it pretty well. It sounds pretty decent.
Yeah.
The 21. Geico, you hear him coaxing a recognizable melody with a little bit of a chord support underneath it, rhythmic chord support underneath it, out of this concertina.
You are doing well at teaching yourself, Queequeg.
Not the first time I had to teach myself something.
What else did you have to teach yourself?
How to fight, how to sail, how to read, how to write, how to navigate.
That is a lot to teach oneself.
Well, there was no one else to do it.
I respect you more than I did before.
Yeah, that's just how turtles work. We tend to teach ourselves everything we learn.
I feel like I was supposed to teach myself certain things, but Evie is teaching me now.
Well, you also had the benefit of a college education of sorts.
Yeah, he does, I don't think Geico fully sees he sees a difference in academic learning versus practical how to, live.
I feel like a lizard folk would take practical lessons very much to heart because that's what you would have had from your superiors and from your littermates. And that applied learning or, academic learning is something that you do kind of for fun.
I guess I meant more the social side of things.
Okay. That makes sense.
He knows how to function among lizard folk society. After leaving it and going to college, he really just focused on academics, and now that he's out in the real world and has to interact with other people, that's where he's finding that he didn't learn much.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Geico is Mark Zuckerberg.
Right?
Geico is Elon Musk.
Yeah.
But Elon Musk has emotions.
No, he doesn't. He's a lizard person.
I'm a cyborg lizard person. That's just my personal theory.
Geico is the illegitimate love child of Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk.
Oh, Lord. That's a really awful image. It's just an awful image in my head. And I was just thinking to myself that Yeah, really screwed up data.
I don't know what's really weird between them. The rat battle.
Yeah.
Somebody have a rat battle.
Yeah, the rat battle between Elon Musk and
what?
Yeah. And we get an or what? All right. So anybody else have anything they want to do before we start the watches?
I'm going to put Pete to sleep, but as I do, I'm gonna you got your teeth done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, since I'll wake you up when it's you and Tazcool's turn. So, do you want to pray so that way, you don't have to do it 2 times?
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All things end and all things die.
That begin and die.
So the world turns, and so it always will.
It will always turn.
Death is the one truth we all must embrace.
Death is the truth, and you hug it.
Even for Posey.
Posey.
I'm embracing death right now.
Quick Craig reminded me of Dad. Didn't he remind you of Dad?
Him always complaining.
No, he's not complaining. He's just serious.
I think, what's him is allergic to fun.
Yeah, he is kind of allergic to fun. So, maybe we could have him tell us stories like about the ships that the heroes and the pirates come on.
Yeah, he will be like, get to work, stop laughing,
Sometimes, they can't laugh through everything.
Okay. Get to praying.
Get to praying. And don't let the people in Bozazgo bands have pitchforks this time.
Oh, I hate pitchforks.
And no torches, please.
It's pokey.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more afraid of the fire.
It's hot.
Yeah, and remember when you had to step on that one torch because that guy was going to put me on fire?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing that the Raven Queen saved me.
There's boots now.
The boots will help.
Yeah.
Okay, you lay down.
Okay.
And then,
Night.
good night. And then she kisses his forehead and goes out.
All right.
Love you, Edie.
I love you too, Pete.
Okay. And Taskell, what were you doing before the watch starts, or before the evening watches start?
I would like to read more of Midlet's Crises and try
All right.
to extract as much information as possible on how to become a lich for no reason at all. Not think about it, guys. This is not connected to anything.
Okay. Roll an intelligence save.
When did I just? Okay, seems a bit weird, but okay. A.
All right. You open the book, and you're sitting at the table by the soul lantern there that's sort of still burning at the table. You open the book, and maybe it's the surroundings. Maybe it's the open air and the darkness. Maybe it's the barbed fields and the feeling of old evil that comes off of the ground around you. But you can feel a fetid sense of hot air on the back of your neck that is clammy and damp. And in your, almost at the edge of your senses, you smell rotting meat, dead flesh, decomposition. That sickly, sweet, horrible smell that lingers in your nose, and it will not go away, no matter how much you try. Once you smell it, it's just there, and the memory lingers in your mind. As you're attempting to read these arcane words off of this page that swim and dance before your vision, and you realize that this book has evil in its pages, in its binding, in its absolute core. There was evil actually written down into this book, and it's beginning to affect you.
I'm gonna be keeping this. I just put it in my back.
All right.
Bag and just keep that as a keepsafe.
Okay.
Just because, you know.
Roll perception.
Perception me.
Yes.
Perceptions I'll be had. A sweet 17.
All right. As you're putting the book away in your pack, you realize that Dermot's eyes are on you. He very definitely saw the book that you were reading and understands that you are reading it deliberately and concealing it from the rest of the party.
Oh, hi, Dermot. Are we okay there?
I should be asking you that question, shouldn't I?
I guess. I'm doing okay.
The things we do in the dark do come out in the light at times.
Kind of obvious.
I will pray that the Luxon bless you and lead you toward the light.
I'm good. I don't need that help.
Good is questionable at this point in time. As far as not needing help, we all need help.
I can do it on my own.
So many people have said that in the past, and so many people have been so wrong.
But so few have been right, though. Didn't you agree?
No, right when they said they could do it alone. No one ever has ever been right when they said they could do it all alone. Some people have had to do it alone through circumstances beyond their control. But anyone who said they could do it alone and chose to do it alone has never been right.
I guess so. Anything else?
I will pray for you to regain some wisdom as well.
Mm. Weird.
All right. So, are you going off to go take your rest while you can?
Yeah, I'm making sure like the book's safe though.
Okay.
I'm keeping it like by my side.
Dermot crosses his arms and watches you the entire way as you go over to your bedroll. Memories of a wannabe lich. Go ahead and give me the title of your book again, because I lost the title of it.
It was Midland's Crisis, the one where like the necromancer was being
halfway
whiny.
through. Halfway through being a lich. Mid-lich crisis. Got it. Thank you. All right. So, Geico and anybody else got anything they want to do? Jojito, anything you want to do before bedtime?
Joe?
No, I just need to sleep.
Okay, so Jojito goes quietly to sleep, and Geico and Evie, you're taking the first watch. I first off need perception rolls from both of you. Okay.
You know, Geico. It's dark out here.
Why did you phrase that as though I did not know when I clearly can tell it is dark?
Well, I was just mentioning it because I can't see anything.
Neither can I. We are going to do a very bad watch together, I think.
You know what we could do? We could climb the tree and get a better look.
Or I could light this candle. I'm going to light the candle.
We also have a fire, but you can't see past the thing. It's got it makes your eyes not used to the dark.
Well, how about I light the candle and then we can patrol on the outskirts of the fire so that we can see farther.
Okay, I have a better idea.
Okay.
Maybe my eyes are dry and you just have to lick them because I can't reach my tongue over my eyes and it's not working.
I did not want to say anything for fear of it being rude, but I do find it incredibly useless that you cannot lick your own eyeballs.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Do you want me to lick them?
Yes, and will you stretch out my tongue so I can lick them next time?
No, I'm pretty sure your tongue only stretches as far as it's supposed to.
Oh. Okay, you can lick my eyeballs.
All right,
I'll hold it open.
Yes, okay. He's gonna lick her eyeballs.
You're not supposed to go down in the hole like that. I can feel it in my nose.
Sorry, my tongue is incredibly long.
Okay, the other one.
Okay, but just the surface, I suppose. All right.
Yeah,
he'll lick the other one more carefully.
Don't look where my teeth come.
That explains the 10 on perception, as Evie, your eyelids are kind of moved out of position and a few of your eyelashes kind of get turned inward. And you spend the next half an hour or so rubbing your eyes and dealing with the blurred vision of trying to rearrange your eyelashes, which all of us who have ever worn mascara can fully identify with.
100%.
Right? I mean,
That's why I don't wear makeup anymore.
Right? Anyone who's ever fought with false eyelashes or mascara or eyeliner knows exactly how blind it makes you. And but Geico, you rolled a 19. So while Evie is rubbing her eyes and dealing with the fact that she may have just given herself a good solid case of conjunctivitis.
Yes. Or pink. It's probably pink eye. Who knows?
Right. And the lizard mouth, and you just ate a chicken raw.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got salmonella eyeballs.
Salmonella eyeball.
I love it.
So yeah, it's a good thing you're a cleric, Evie. Really. At this point, I feel like Evie is a cleric to heal herself first and foremost.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Geico, your roll was high enough that you're able to see not night vision, of course, but staying away from the light. You do have enough vision to be able to see out into the darkness area around the camp, and more importantly, hear. And you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. There's no weird animal sounds, which is strange. Before, in the past, when you had taken night watches, there were always, rustling noises from animals, the ones that hunt at night or the ones that feed at night, moving around on the game trails. There would be the squeaking sounds of bats, the little whistling or whispering sounds of bats flying through the air, the occasional sound of a night bird hunting. You would hear the buzz of insects, all of these things that are normal night animal sounds. Spring peeper, tree frogs in the trees singing out, the rasping croak of a toad, all of these things that you normally associate with the night. You don't hear any of that. It is still, it is quiet. The loudest sounds you can hear are the snores from your companions.
Can I roll, I guess, insight to see if, the reason I'm not hearing animal sounds is because it is kind of a populated campsite, or if it's something else?
Yes, not insight, roll survival.
Okay. The 12.
You're not
hold on.
sure.
Wait,
okay.
I'm gonna give myself part of inspiration.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, damn it, mouse pad. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So with your thought is immediate, like, wow, that's weird. I don't hear anything. But then the second thought comes along behind and says, oh, yeah, there's a lot of people here, and the animals that kind of inhabit this area, they're afraid. And anything that's out there in the desolate space, we don't want to hear.
Evie, how are your eyeballs? Do they feel refreshed?
Oh, they're not dry no more. Neither is my nose.
Why is your nose running? So why are you leaking from your nose?
'Cause my eyes are still leaking.
Why are your eyes leaking? It wasn't supposed to. That's not the desired effect.
Oh. And I think that I had a piece of chicken in it. You eat it bones and all.
Well, yes, that's how you get the marrow. You eat the. Oh, hold on. I mean, he's gonna cast healing word on her to try to unfuck her eye.
Oh,
I shall unfuck your eyes.
8 healing.
All right, so you take 8 healing.
if I ever get a chance, I'll make it an out of context compilation of all the games. If I ever get a chance.
got a great memory for it.
I mean, that needs to go into Shit Gala Says channel. Sorry.
It's the ultimate, like the final boss.
Yeah, Golabot is getting fed some primo shit.
Oh no. It's like that. It's like in Doom where like you see like the big like boss getting like assembled, and it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine it going. Like it's getting like cursed. Like, it's part cyborg. Like it goes crazy. Like it's going nuts. I would imagine.
Alex is making bot me. It's cursed.
Yeah, like it was Golabot was supposed to be a way for Gala to just kind of access very easily non-copyrighted music. And it literally every time he gave it a command, it would call him a dirtbag or a motherfucker. So he's changing it. Well, he's changing it so that basically when you hit a command in Discord, it's just gonna pull from the Shit Gala Says channel and spit out something quoted from a game completely out of context.
We're supposed to join the light side. I forgot the saying from the Star Wars movies.
It is the dark side.
Oh my god. Anyway.
You're supposed to destroy the dark side, not join it.
We started on the dark side. All right. So with that, your watch comes to an end as you clean up her eyes and you have dealt with the fact that the night is uncannily still.
Now on that being from this area, is it uncommon to me?
You're not from the barbed fields. You have traveled through them before and know this is not uncommon to you. You're used to it being this preternaturally still.
Yeah. It's Geico, it's okay. It's so that like when people move around and they snore and stuff, the stuff under the ground gets you. So you gotta stay by the fire.
What do you mean the stuff under the ground? Like the centipedes and the grubs and the like gophers? Like the ones that made the hole that you fell in?
Just not that hole.
Well, maybe not that hole, but are there other holes? Like
there's
in the campground though, because you were not in the campground. We were out, and then you ran, and then you fell into a hole. I remember that.
I think that this place is kind of sacred. So like not right here, but when we get back on the road in the morning, some holes are so big that they make Pete look small.
Ha ha ha! I will believe it when I see it. I have not even seen graves as big as Pete.
Yeah, there was this one, and this thing had tried to eat us, and then Pete jumped down, and he was super tiny, and it took us a couple of days to find our way out.
I feel like you're using the word hole to describe something that is technically much, much bigger than a hole.
It starts with a hole, and then you fall down, and it's like bigger than a castle.
So, like, you went into a cave. You went into a cave? Did you fall into a cavern of some kind?
Yeah, there was glowing mushrooms.
Yes, that is a cave, Evie. It is a series of holes under the ground.
And then there was there was voices of people in the ground, and there were screams, and it was people
bad. So we ran, and then we got lost again, and then it took us a couple more days, but we never found the big hole again.
That is probably for the best. I think you and Pete navigating by yourselves is not a great idea.
Well, you have to have a place that you're going to be navigating, right? So technically, we never got lost. We just didn't have a place to go.
All right, then. I will accept this.
Technically, we never got lost. We just didn't have a place to go. Words of wisdom.
Oh my god. Evie, before we wake our counterparts for the next watch, I do have a concern that I would like to raise with you because you are our leader.
Hey, number one, what is it?
Why is Queequeg not accepting of my appointment to Daddy?
Well, you know, some people grow up without daddies and they don't really know. Maybe you just gotta hug them.
I also did not have a daddy, but I will hug him. Yes, that is probably a good idea.
Make sure not to break his shell, because turtles die when you break their shells, and we don't want to have Queequeg soup.
I will not break his shell. No, that's not right.
Use your spa daddy hands to hug him.
Okay, I will hug him with Spa Daddy hands. Though I can almost assure you that I don't think my arms will reach all the way around his shell in order to break it. I do not want to break him.
Maybe you should hug him like a belt.
Around?
Yeah,
what
like
part?
try to
What
like
is it? What?
like okay, so you like go around him and then you try to bite your tail. Like a belt.
Oh, like hug him with my entire body.
Yeah, that'll make him feel way better. I like when Pete gives me hugs and I can't, like, all that's out is my toes and my head. Those are the best hugs.
I will envelop him with my entire body. As you wish.
Yeah.
That is a very good idea. All right. This has been an oh yes, what?
Also, ask him about being on the ship. Maybe he could be our tactician. Like in the books.
Yes. I like this. I will bond with him until he trusts me to be his daddy, and I will do so by full body hugging him and asking him about his interests.
This is so hard to do straight faced.
I literally am grinning ear to ear.
I mean, the plotting of Queequeg hugging, the assault Queequeg hugging is just amazing.
I'm gonna full body sexually
full contact hugging.
Just, I'm gonna wrap my whole body around him and bite my tail.
God, this is beautiful. All right.
Who are we waking up right now?
We are waking up Pete and Tazcool because they gonna do the witching hour.
Oh, hopefully. Yes, that's right. Tazcool wants to get a fight with okay, I will go wake up Tazcool. You go wake up Pete.
Okay.
And Geico's gonna walk over to Tazcool's bedroll and like crouch down and then realize like he's a little too tall to get like right up in his face, so he's gonna lay on his belly and like an inch away from his nose. Tazcool, it is time for you to wake up. Yes, your father insists that you wake up now.
Who?
Me, your daddy.
No. What? When did this arrangement happen?
When Evie said it did. I am Spa Daddy, but you still have to wake up. No 5 minutes. You get up now.
I'm good. And Tazcool like immediately hides the book.
Can I roll? Can I roll perception? if I'm that close to him and he's trying to hide the book,
Absolutely.
motherfucker, I got a nat 1.
Yeah.
You don't have night vision, baby.
I got you. No bardic inspiration. No
Timothy tried to lick his eyeball.
Collect $200.
Now I'm out of bardic inspiration. You lucky boy.
What are you gonna make? Where are you gonna do? Make it like a 7? Oh, you have a high perception. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I was in
Dying.
trouble.
All right.
So you don't
Have a
observe
good
it
one.
this time. You don't have night vision. You don't observe it. Not only that, you don't observe him trying to conceal it.
Yeah, no, I see, I see nothing. I feel like I'm so close that my eyes are a little crossed.
Right? Yeah. Cross-eyed lizard.
Good night, Tasker.
Oh my God! It's that receptionist from Sing.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
No,
The cross-eyed lizard.
that's the layer of eggs. Officially, it's canon now.
Yes.
Bring it a bit close there, Matthew.
You're so lucky. God damn.
I did the dice thing. I prayed to the dice gods. They smiled upon me.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yep. There she is. I found her.
Oh my God. What? Yeah, I love her. I love her so much.
What is that from?
That's from the children's movie Sing.
Which is actually really fucking good.
Yeah, they're both really good. Both Sing and Sing 2 are both really good.
They're amazing.
Like what?
When the fan hits it.
It's so right. Her eye goes around like a fucking pool ball.
That's a glass eye.
No, that's just an iguana. An old ass iguana who's kind of like
Very.
a
chameleon.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I know my lizards.
All right. So Tazcool has woken up, or Geico has woken up Tazcool. Evie, you're waking up Pete?
Pete, it's your turn.
My turn.
For what? You're gonna guard
What are we watching?
for monsters.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Remember, be quiet. They might hear the ground.
Okay.
If you need a scream,
What?
never mind. Move so I can lay down.
Okay.
Thank you, Pete. Be good.
And Pete will shuffle out and stretch
Mm-hmm.
and go sit at the fire for a minute.
Okay. And Tazcool, what are you doing?
Okay. Tazcool's going to put like the book, the obviously ultra evil book, like super evil, like actual pure demon bait, and he's just gonna like put it like in like a pouch somewhere where like it's kind of concealed. Like,
Okay, so you're taking it with you on your body.
Yeah, just kind of concealing it though, you know.
Good to know. All right. Roll perception.
Luring demons.
Right? Are you going to the fire where Pete's sitting?
Yeah. Are we rolling perception rolls?
Not yet. You're not. Pete, roll perception, please. Okay. Pete, you're wise. You're not smart, but you're wise. And you have been watching Tazcool pretty closely for a couple days now.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, he's coming up to the fire, and he's very obviously sort of adjusting his clothing and looking a little furtive. Looking a little sneaky.
That's cool.
Yeah, Pete. What's up?
I'm watching you. He was just going to point his finger at you. Okay.
I'm not doing anything sneaky, I promise.
You liar. I don't trust you.
Roll deception, Tazcool, at disadvantage because of that 25 perception roll.
Deception?
Yes.
Disadvantage. 11.
Yeah, you're not fooling Pete. He does not know what you're doing. He doesn't really know what you're trying to conceal, but he knows you're not being honest.
Pete, no, trust you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? What do you do?
Do you know that book Eva gave to me, Midlitz Crisis? I've been reading it more, and I'm really interested in it. I just don't want to be like caught reading and stuff. I just think that's kind of like a nerdy thing, you know? That's all.
Roll persuasion. Roll persuasion.
I think I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you rolled a 12. The whole bit about reading the book, yeah, that's honest, Pete. But the nerdy bit doesn't ring true.
Pete, still no trust you.
Okay.
Let me see this book.
He gets out, gets out, the book.
Okay.
Yeah. Here it is.
Pete's gonna look at it. Do you hand it to him or just show it to him?
Does Pete know how to read?
I'm holding it up, but I'm like keeping it close, like holding it up like with like two arms in front, like here's the cover.
Pete can read to a certain extent. Like he can read, but I would say he's got to sound it out.
I was gonna say, doesn't Pete I feel like Pete would know how to read on or a little bit below Evie's reading level.
Yeah, we established that you had some rudimentary books that you were checking out of the library at Jigao, basically. But I would like you to go ahead and roll a let's have a trying to think what skill would give you reading ability. I feel like history would work, even though I know it's not history, but that would give us an assessment of the same sort of skill set.
Great. I have a -1 in history.
Straight.
God.
Oh no. I mean, oh yes.
Oh, okay. So you read across the front of this book, Mid-Lich Crisis, but you have to sound it out.
Mid.
Yeah, mid.
Light.
Lich. Close enough.
Crisis.
Very close. Crisis. Mid-Lich Crisis.
Mm-hmm. Mid-Lich Crisis. What is Lich?
Lich is like, he's like a really like strong person, like rules the army. So it's like about like someone who's like kind of like having like problems ruling an army, you know. Or like kind of like an army. It's a really interesting read.
Insight on the book.
All right, and roll insight.
Is that a thing? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Under wisdom.
14.
Oh, okay. So your insight as a druid, as someone who does not apply themselves to book-contained knowledge, tells you that the book very definitely has knowledge in it, but it's probably not accessible to you. However, you very definitely get the feeling that Tazkul is very interested in it. And it also gives you kind of a creepy sensation. This book is not necessarily coming up with a good impression in your mind. You look at it and it's like, oh, ew, I kind of don't like it.
Thank you.
Pete no like that book.
Oh, okay. I'll keep it away from you. And he just puts it in his like backpack or like a pouch.
Pete, me one trust you, but you tell lies.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Well, right now we watch. Make sure everyone's safe tonight. No book.
Yes. No book, no reading. Just watching.
All right, please roll perception.
My dice are not rolling.
Mine are not. I rolled a 5, a 4, and a 1.
Ugh. All low rolls. I'm refreshing my shit.
1.
All right.
I'm changing dice sets. This is bull.
You're talking relatively quietly. Neither of you has what would be considered overly quiet voices. But you're by the fire area, talking quietly, sort of watching out in the night. Pete, you have slightly better dark vision than Tazkul does. And sort of halfway through your watch, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, you hear the clinking, chinking, creaking sound of something rubbing up against one of those protruding spires of petrified wood.
That's cool. Listen. Roll perception again.
Yes.
And may I?
Yes.
I use an ability. Wild.
12. I'm gonna guidance myself on this one.
All right.
I
At least get the freaking D4.
Steps in one mode.
15.
A D&D
You're roboting, buddy.
So I saw you. Sorry,
Matthew.
saw this plan instead.
Matthew, you're roboting. Restart and then tell us what you're doing.
So 15 was my
Your guidance. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a relief.
Hmm?
The child is gone.
All right. So tell me what you're doing there, Matt.
Babysitting is returning them.
I'm back.
Tell me what you're doing.
I'm divine sense. So let me see if I can display this. There's no display on VTT button, unfortunately.
It just basically it's like detect evil and good, isn't it?
We know that one. It's divine sense. So you can detect something good or evil and
good.
whether. Go ahead. Whether or not it's celestial, fiend.
60 feet, that's already dead, and whether or not they're evil.
Right. And as you cast that, coming out of the darkness, barreling towards you at high speed.
Barreling, all right.
Let's go.
The sense of evil comes out of the darkness at you, hitting with a 20.
Is that me?
Yes, bowling you over.
I said,
Is he still by me?
Yeah, he's sort of right beside you. And you see coming out of the darkness this huge, gargantuan creature. 4 red eyes, hairy arms, fangs, teeth, horribly, horribly huge. You take 29 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Oh no. Oh no. What's that? Well,
I'm not going to tell you.
I know, but like it's a redundant question. Like, what the heck is that? Like in horror type question, you know?
It's an Udak.
Oh, freaky. Okay.
Pete, know what this is?
Pete, you do know what these are.
And you inform the player about what Pete would know.
You know that it is a gargantuan fiend, that they roam the barbed fields, and that occasionally the Kryn dynasty is able to imprison them and use them as war machines by use of magical collars.
I see. All right.
Basically, they can occasionally ride King Kong into battle.
How many arms does it have?
4 eyes. 4 red eyes.
I'm killing arms.
Oh, 4 arms.
So it's a demonic 4-eyed 4-armed gorilla.
Yep.
It's gargantuan.
Gargantuan, yes.
Isn't that like 60 feet tall?
Mm-hmm.
So better sound all the alarm.
I don't think an alarm is necessary.
Huh?
I'm not sure an alarm is necessary for a 60-foot creature.
Oh, yeah, no, it woke up the entire camp. Get very much close to the two the purple people in there. Four-eyed, four-armed, flying, huge gorilla creature.
It's an actual kaiju.
Okay, here we go. Four-eyed, four-armed, raging, huge gorilla creature.
Fuck.
King Kong.
Hmm.
You know what?
All
I'm
right.
going to give you. I'm going to go ahead and read the background information for the creature from the book while we prepare for while everybody rolls initiative. Okay.
I rolled a 15.
Known commonly as the brutes of Jorhas, these enormous creatures resemble an immense demonic cross between ox and gorilla. Udaks are solitary wanderers found most commonly along the edges of settled lands and the barrens of eastern Wynandir, which is where you're at. Though they often scavenge for food, a hungry Udak will attack almost any prey, its four sets of red eyes and its tangle of teeth and tusks striking fear into the heart of any creature. Originally brought to Exandria from the Abyss, Udaks lost their connection to that realm after the Divergence and have roamed the world freely ever since. In recent years, the war masters of the Kryn dynasty have developed arcane collars that can keep an Udak under control, and they've begun using these dread creatures in the war against the Gwendalian Empire. All right, so let me go ahead and put our initiative together here. You rolled a 19?
15.
15, okay. Geico got an 18. Taskul, what have you got?
I am rolling
Wilde.
right now.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
Can I have a reaction for initiative?
Yes, in just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
12.
What's your reaction?
I want to cast blindness.
All right.
So, quick question: did anybody? So, like, did Taz, Geico, Pete, and Evie? I guess did anyone get a long rest or a short rest, or how is?
Nope. Nobody has had a rest.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Pete would have got a short rest, right?
Yeah, Evie and Geico, Queequeg, Evie and Geico have not had a full rest at all. Queequeg and, wait a second, Queequeg and Jojito have had a short rest. Tazcool and Pete have had a short rest. Evie and Geico, no, you're halfway through your short rest.
Oh my God. Okay. Damn.
Okay. So we have, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was in the middle of doing my spells at the time that you said this. So it's gonna shut her wizard or her little Bible and just kinda cause we're just in bedrolls, right?
Yep.
I needed that short rest. Freaking, I spent all my Kai points freaking climbing a tree.
Right. So I'm not wearing armor because sleeping in scale mail is a bitch. So I'm going into battle with just my shield.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so hold on one second here. What was your reaction then?
I cast blindness on the creature.
Okay. All right.
That'd be a con save, 14.
Okay, who rolled a 7? Evie rolled a 7. Okay.
Yep.
Hang on one second. And then we will get started here because Pete and Tazcool have their turn first, and then the creature has another turn, and then the rest of you will join the initiative. 14, you said con save?
Yes. Fail.
Fail.
Oh, crushed
Holy
it. Jesus.
Yeah.
This thing is kind of tough. It has a +6 con.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
But
kind of
this
why
one's
one other
a
reason I
straight
did
up
it.
kaiju.
All right. And with that, Pete, you get the first response.
I need just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this thing's pretty tough, I would imagine.
This is what?
I would imagine this thing is pretty tough.
I mean, a gargantuan creature that was originally from the abyss and is now able to roam the world at will? Yeah, probably a good assumption.
Hey,
If I had
20
one
will
or
get
two gargantuan creatures while out on a mission throughout the world while camping, happened once or twice.
Yep.
Purple worm.
Yep. It's canon to
That Gala killed from the inside.
right. Canon to Exandria and Jorhas. This is one of Matt Mercer's own creatures out of his book.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Welcome
all
back.
right. Shit. Okay, it's my turn now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
As you saw your friend go flying through the air.
For my action, I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted.
No worries. Sorry, with a 9 and a 5, you guys rolled so low on perception. I had to bring on something.
I were
what's
talking.
up, golly. Freaking Kaiju King Kong.
So
Okay.
I see
Demonic
I can
Kaiju King
see.
Kong, to be specific.
Okay. Oh, dang it.
Ooh.
It's bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Okay. You cause the rocks to erupt from the ground and fall on the creature, and it shrugs them off and laughs.
No damage.
No damage. It is immune to bludgeoning.
All right. For Pete's movement,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to the tent where Evie is.
No tents. Just a bedroll by the
Or
fire.
he's just grabbing Evie.
Okay. Moving 30 feet away as quickly as you can.
He's getting Evie the fuck out of there.
All right. That makes good sense. Are you using any bonus action?
I mean, probably not. Let me see. No, I mean, I just have Shillelagh, but I've already moved away.
Okay. All right. So no bonus action this turn. It is your turn, Taskell, and I need you to make a strength save. You have just been knocked through the air.
I'm pretty sure I have a pretty good strength save. Strength saving throw. Is a 13 pass. I would imagine not.
No, it does not. You are knocked prone and thrown 20 feet away from the fire out into the darkness.
Okay, I believe, can I get up from this proneness, mayhaps?
Yes, you can. You've taken the damage. I presume you've already taken the
29?
damage. Yes, 29 damage.
Um,
And you can get up from being prone, but it takes half your movement.
okay, I use half my movement to get up, and the rest of it to get closer to it. And walk. I would imagine I'm kind of bloodied. Making
Oh, I should
good
imagine
walking.
with 29 damage.
Maybe like a broken rib or like something major or minor like that, or like snapping fingers, or like definitely at least like a bloody nose, and like he wipes off some blood off his face, and using his main action while wiping the blood off his face, uses lay on hands to heal himself for 25.
All right, so that's your action to lay on hands for 25 points.
And
you have your bonus action left.
Bonus action. Within 30 feet of the gigantic monster. I used 15 feet to get towards it.
It contacted you and threw you 20 feet. Your movement is 30 feet?
I used all of it to get closer to it.
Okay, so you're within about 5 or 10 feet of it.
Okay, then I saw cast duel.
Okay, is it a bonus action? Bonus action? You're going to compel a creature into a duel? Okay.
To compel a creature into a duel. Wisdom saving throw.
Can anyone help him in this duel?
No, because he's not in the initiative with you. You're still out of round. He rolled in that one. He is very focused on you.
He would be like, basically, everyone, if he attacks someone elder than me, he has disadvantage.
Okay,
that's about it.
All right, so duel causes the creature to have a disadvantage on attacks on anybody other than Tazcool. For now. Is that a concentration spell?
Yep.
Yep, it is concentration. So as long as you hold concentration, that means anytime you take damage, you're going to have to roll concentration to see whether or not it is maintained.
I mainly do it because it looked cool. Like imagine like him like getting up, wiping the blood off, using lay on hands, and then compelling a duel. That just seems cool, just for the flavor.
Yep. Somebody just disconnected. Who's disconnecting?
No one.
Oh, okay. That's Alex. Hi, Alex. All right.
Hi, Alex.
With that, it is now the creature's turn, and it's going to attempt to attack you again. It moves forward within range of you, and it's going to attempt.
Hold on. The erupting earth makes that terrain. So
makes it what?
The erupting earth makes the terrain difficult.
Okay, yeah, but it was only 10 feet away from him, and it's a gargantuan creature. So it definitely moved. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. It looms out of the darkness and attempts to take a bite at you. And all you see are the white teeth coming towards you.
This feels familiar.
Let's see here. Let's roll the damage.
I have deja vu for some odd reason of this situation. Okay, continue.
14 piercing damage.
Yep, and that's a con save, I believe. Keep concentration.
Yeah, you need to make the con save for concentration, and then you need to make a strength save to escape a grapple.
This is hope that didn't last long. 11.
Yeah, duel fades away and roll its strength save to see if you escape being grappled by its teeth.
Or I'm just rolling horrible today.
Yeah.
Okay. Happening. Weird.
All right. It throws you up in the air. It takes a hold of you with its teeth and bites into you, and you feel its teeth pierce you, and it lifts you off the ground, throws you up in the air like a bird trying to swallow a fish. And you were impaled a second time on its teeth as it's holding you up in the air. And we go into our initiative. Gecko, you wake up and see this happening.
Hey. And okay. How far away are Pete and Evie from the shit show?
Pete was running away from the shit show with Evie,
Yeah.
so 30 feet or so.
Oh God. Okay. And it is Tazcool visibly bloodied or
Yeah,
visibly injured?
Tazcool is visibly bleeding. Tazcool took a whole lot of damage really quickly.
33, I believe, in total.
Okay, so as a bonus action, because it is listed as a bonus action, let me see here. I am going, and I'm within 60. Like, how far away am I? How far away am I?
Maybe 30, 40 feet at most.
Okay.
This thing is big. Really big.
Big.
And Tazcool's like right next to it, basically.
Tazcool's up in the air in its mouth.
Okay.
It has its head thrown back, and it's actively attempting to swallow Tazcool.
Oh, good.
It's attempting to swallow Tazcool. Oh, good.
Well,
I'm sorry, I had to do that.
Sarcastically.
You need to put that in the recap.
Definitely going into the recap.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna. Jesus. And that wouldn't be good. That might hurt. That might fucking kill him. Okay. I am going to.
Go for it. I'm tough. Go for it. Give you the word.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
Okay.
At this thing.
All right. What kind of save is that? Wisdom?
It is, Wisdom 16.
Okay.
If it fails, it gets 20. Thank you.
Okay, so 23 damage, psychic damage. You need to make a wisdom save as well, Tazcool. You are in its mouth.
Oh, wait, really?
Is it AoE?
I don't think so.
Only one creature of my choice within range can hear.
Okay. All right, got it. So it's you targeted the creature, not Tazcool. Good.
Right.
Okay, good.
And
saved.
As I cast it, Geico's like, he's just gonna send the whisper of, I am pretty sure your throat cannot handle the asshole that you are swallowing.
That is beautiful.
It's going into the compilation.
Yes, that's beautiful.
I love it. I love it.
Then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word, also at 3rd level,
Okay.
on Tazcool.
All right.
Waste. Okay.
So 13 healing for you.
Pretty hardy still.
That's good. That's good. And then,
At a little bit below full health. No worry, guys.
oh my god. And then I think I'm gonna move away until, because I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move until I'm 60 feet away from whatever is happening.
Yeah, Istvan comes out of the shadows and makes his attack from a sneak attack position, and you glimpse him attempting to come in behind this creature and stab it unsuccessfully twice, and he calls out to you all, "Immune to piercing!"
Good to know. Thank you for partially sacrificing yourself. I hope you survive.
Yeah, no problem. Disengage, and he leaves.
So
Pete, you're up.
Immune to bludgeoning.
Up what?
It seems immune to slashing. I'm dead in the water.
I have a plan for this thing.
Wait. Evie didn't go.
It's not Evie's turn yet. Top of the initiative. Evie's last.
Where am I? 3rd?
But I had a turn. That's when I took Evie and ran off.
Right. That was your surprise
No, I was
attack. That was a surprise round of just you, the creature, and Tazcool. This is now the real rounds.
Oh.
It's starting for real.
I get it now.
Okay.
I get it. Okay.
I compete,
I'm back.
Jojito.
It's fine. So then, with that, since Pete runs 30 feet away with Evie to get her in. For my action, I'm going to use one of my wild shapes for symbiotic entity, which gives me 20 temporary hit points.
Right.
And
what does your symbiotic entity look like?
We've kind of done this with this. The description is that it's invisible, but if it were visible, I imagine it'd be just tiny.
So that the halo.
It kind of, you see them here and there float.
Mm-hmm.
There's little points of light. You think you see it, but you don't.
Uh-huh.
Little
Got
marks.
it.
But
Thank you. I'm sorry about asking you to repeat
no,
that.
you're fine. It also gives double damage on my hit.
Mm-hmm.
The monster is in a space within 10.
Okay, so are you going to move up to within 10 feet of it?
With my movement, I will.
All right. As you're moving. Okay, go ahead.
So, gives me an extra 1d6 product damage.
Okay, you cut off, Doug.
It also gives me an additional 6 necrotic damage with my melee.
Got it. Okay.
Alright.
All right, so you're moving back into, you've set Evie down, you've called up your symbiotic entity. That's your action or your bonus action?
That takes an action to do that.
Okay. And so you have your bonus action still.
Right. I'm going to move. Now, in relation to this, as I've turned back.
You cut out, dog. I cannot hear you at all.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, there you are.
Okay, as I turn back and run back towards the shenanigans, what do I see?
You see this immense creature with its head thrown back as it's juggling Tazcool in its mouth, preparing to swallow him.
Nice. All right. So, with that being,
I feel like this is familiar.
I will charge back into, and for my bonus action, Shillelagh.
Okay, so
And
bonus action Shillelagh. Got it.
As his shield, and he runs up, and he big back.
Got 25 hits.
And rolls a 25. Was that? I wish it was. For 4 plus 1d6. 5, 4 for 9 damage.
Okay. The 4 does not hit because it is bludgeoning, but the 5 damage does hit. So a total of 5 damage.
It's magical though, Shillelagh.
Ah, yeah, you're right. So magic hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Little magical stick.
All right. So you hit, and it cracks off of his shin bone on one of its feet. Looks down at you and kind of growls around the body of Tazcool in its mouth. And you see the blackened flesh sort of surround the area that you hit in the firelight.
Okay, and then when it begins its turn, I'll remind you and then roll that then.
All right, thank you.
And that's my turn.
All right. Maggie comes up on the other side of you, and she looks at you and says, I can't do much. Kind of immune to my shit. But I can try, and she's going to go ahead and try to grapple the thing. At least one of its legs and sort of hold it in position. And it needs to make a strength save to evade that grappling tackle. Which it easily makes and sort of knocks her off to one side. What's going on? Yeah. Oh, I got nothing. Just a minute. And with that, Jojito, your turn. Jojito? Are you muted, Joe? Yeah.
No, the brass knuckles are considered magic?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I want to... How tall did you say this thing was?
It's gargantuan, so in D&D terms, that's like over 50 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how,
you're fighting it's kind of a Godzilla thing.
Yeah, how tall would you say his leg is?
It probably about 20 feet or so from foot to hip.
I was going to try to see if I could punch him in the nuts, but that's probably not going to happen.
I mean, you could probably parkour up its legs.
Acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
Do it. Be epic. Do it.
I'm doing it. Oh, yes. I'm trying to nutbuster this, I don't know, Kaiju King Kong thing. Oh, it was right there. You suck. That was a natural 20. You suck. 15.
15. With a 15, you do succeed in climbing its leg, but a 15 doesn't hit. So
No,
I'm going to
that's
say
just
that
that
you get into
Perfect.
range and you're climbing its leg, but you're not able to quite get into range of the target that you want.
Okay, then I'm gonna punch it anywhere that I can.
Okay, so you're sort of right at the hip joint area.
Right? See. Oh, come on. 13 to hit.
Yeah, 13 does not hit. You attempt to hit, and this thing feels you and sort of shakes its leg and dislodges you, and you sort of fall off of its leg.
I get 2 attacks, so on my way down, I would like to try to pop it in the knee.
Absolutely. As you kind of roll off of its hip and leg.
Rolling. I'm rolling up elbow too. Oh, come on. Nope. 12.
Yeah, 12 doesn't hit either. As you're kind of rolling downwards, swinging wildly, you kind of get knocked aside and fall to the ground. You have a bonus action?
Do I have to worry about being hurt from this fall?
No.
Okay.
No, you sort of rolled down its leg.
The flurry of blows.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, I get a short rest, but it's not telling me that I... Hold on, let me do my short rest thing again, real quick.
All right.
Just because it's not telling... I mean, all my Kai points are used up.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your short rest. You have to make sure you hit... When you hit short rest, you have to hit confirm for it to take effect.
That's what it was. It counted down. I thought it did it. Okay. High point. Attack. Sorry. It blows. Now, flurry of blows. Would I roll brass knuckles again, or would I do actual flurry of blows?
You roll the brass knuckles attack.
Up. Rolling.
Okay, so were you rolling it?
Yeah, it's rolling now. Yep.
Okay.
All right, that time it's a dirty 20.
All right, dirty 20 hits.
All right, rolling for damage. My tablet's slow.
We know how that goes. Trust me.
10 damage.
Okay.
And flurry of blows is 2 of them, so I'm rolling the second attack now.
Right. Got it. Can you do monk question? Can you do stunning strike on a flurry of blows?
I meant to do that because that one hit. I couldn't until that one hit.
No, you cannot.
No.
Technically, you wouldn't use your brass knuckles, but they're on your fist. But the stunning strike is after a
melee attack, not a bonus
weapon attack. Well, not only that, you would have to use a quarterstaff or some other weapon.
I thought you said the brass knuckles were considered a martial weapon.
Okay.
In that context, yes, they would on your first attack, but you can't do a stunning strike on your because it has to be a melee weapon attack. And a flurry of blows is an unarmed strike.
Aren't unarmed strike considered weapon? What? It's hard.
Yeah, that's
flurry of blows technically is an unarmed strike. So punches, which monks get an advantage on. To use this stunning strike, you have to spend a key point on your bonus action. Makes sense.
Where do I find Stunning Strike? Under what?
It's probably your features and traits. I'm looking at it right.
I know, I'm just trying to learn for myself.
Yep, for sure. I can post it if you want.
I was hoping. Since that's the case, that ends my turn.
Okay, and Ao is going to take her turn and fire an arrow out of the darkness, coming sort of just past you, Jojito.
Yeah.
And see, yeah, with a 25, she hits. And does 9 points of damage. And it's magical damage. She has a +1 bow. And she shouts, this thing's going to be hard. And Queequeg, you're up. Yeah, to hit. Okay? So Queequeg, you're coming at it with a what? With your Warhammer? All right.
I got my shield.
Stephen is struggling with a tablet that's not working, so I'm kind of repeating what he's saying.
Ooh.
What's the matter? All right, well, just tell me what your roll is.
Get a chance to roll.
Okay. Can anybody look at Queequeg's sheet, please? I don't know. Dog, can you look at his sheet, or Paula, can you look at his sheet?
Paula's got it. Give her just a sec.
All right.
What campaign is it in?
I don't know.
Dippy or...
She got it.
I think it's in Dippy, too.
Yeah, he's in Dippy.
I think all of my characters are in Dippy except for Dross.
What do you need, hon? Warhammer is a +7.
Yeah, +7 to hit. With your roll to hit, please. It is a magical weapon. His Warhammer is blessed by cord. We just haven't had a chance to figure that
17
out
to hit?
in his notes. 17 to hit. 17 does not hit. What do you want to do for your bonus action?
I had 2 attacks.
Oh, 2 attacks. Roll again, please.
What's that, a magical weapon?
Huh?
13.
Man, I wish I had a magical weapon.
13 to hit. Doesn't hit. You have spells. All right, and are you raging?
I have.
Okay, started the rage as a bonus action. So your movement was to move up and swing twice with the Warhammer for your attacks, and you're raging, so that's your bonus action. I don't...
roll a d6 for lightning damage, because Storm Breath.
Okay, and a d6 for lightning damage.
It has to make a DC 15 dex save.
Okay.
6 damage.
Okay, so DC 16 dex?
15.
15.
If it saves, it takes half.
18, so it takes half damage. Takes 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 like.
As Queequeg's hammer calls lightning out of the air. And Dermot is going to come out of the darkness and say, I know he's hurt, but you healed him a little bit. I think I'm going to save my spells in case anybody, dies, because you guys used a lot of spells earlier. And Tazcool, it's your turn.
I have a spell called Smite, but other than that, I only have utility spells. So I did not min-max this character. that much, surprisingly for me.
I did not min that character that much.
That much. Brilliant.
I'm just having some trouble. There was an error for D&D Beyond. Acting quite not so smart.
It's not acting smart tonight. I agree.
I'll just roll it manually since it's taking so long, if that's okay.
All right, go ahead.
I'll hit it with my great axe.
Okay.
Right in the eyes, if that is indeed possible.
Is it slashing damage?
Yeah, but I have a plan for that, you see.
Okay. Yeah, 28 hits.
20.
Nat 20.
I hate to be that guy, but I have a question. Is it still swallowing him?
Yeah.
Which way is it swallowing him?
Well, he's kind of feet and head and arms sticking out, and it's kind of wrapped around his middle.
Okay, I didn't know if it like bent down and just kind of like.
Yeah,
his torso
it hadn't had
is
a
in
chance.
his mouth.
Yeah, he hadn't had a chance to flip it around and put him head first down his gullet yet.
First middle.
Excuse me. I know this. I'm pretty sure it would be immune to this much damage as well, but I have a crucial question. Is it a fiend? Because I use Divine Sense.
Yes, it is a fiend.
Features. I need a. This creature is going to be in a world of pain. You see. So I use a. Let me see. My highest spell slot is let me consult features and traits real quick. Divine Smite, 2d8, 3d8, 4d8. Okay, so that's first attack with the smite. Am I roboting at all?
No, you're fine.
Okay, so since I critted, that's double smite damage. Explodes minute R. 8d8 since it's a fiend and I'm using a second level spell slot.
Okay. So 36. What is it? Radiant damage? Radiant damage. All right.
Radiant / divine.
Your slashing damage does nothing to it, but your radiant damage is extremely effective. I bring that down across its eyes, and it lets out a horrible screeching, raging shout.
I don't like it so much. I have a second attack, by the way, Wilde.
Go ahead.
I prayed for that crit, like, legitimately, to, like, the dice gods. Like, I was on my knees for that crit. Okay. Plus 8, 19.
19 hits.
Another. Do I have to roll the slashing damage since it does nothing? No, you
don't have to roll the slashing damage. You do have to use your spell slot if you're using another smite.
Since it is a fiend,
17. All right. So you haul back and hit twice with your axe, and do quite a bit of damage, but it's still holding you in its mouth. And do you have a bonus action?
Let me check. I don't think I do, but I don't think Compelled Duel would be quite the right, spell for this situation.
Probably not.
Should have used Hellish Rebuke when I had a chance. I'm not gonna retcon that because that'll take way too much time. I'll remember next time it tries to chop me down more. Okay.
Now you need to roll a strength save.
Manually rolling has been a blessing so far, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
All right, go ahead. No.
15.
15. All right. You are grappled now. As it maneuvers you at the start of its turn, and you take 18 points of acid damage from its saliva as it's dripping over your body. It flips you up into the air, and you need to make a dex save. No, there's no save.
Okay.
It swallows you.
Okay.
All right, so you all have just seen your companion Tazkul be swallowed by this creature, and it's going to reach out and attempt to hit Maggie with one of its claws.
It takes, I'll roll it.
All right.
2d4 necrotic damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll it, please. With a 14, it does not hit Maggie.
This feels oddly familiar. Maybe a goblin did this before. Interesting.
5 total.
Okay, so 5 total. Necrotic damage from that wound on its side where Pete hit it originally. And we come to you, Evie. It is your turn. You are about 45 feet away from this creature. You just saw it swallow Tasker.
Okay. How far am I away from it now?
About 45 feet.
Okay, so I got 30 feet of movement, but okay, first things first. Oh, crap. He ate Tazkul. And she's gonna make some puppet motions with her fingers, and she's gonna cast Animate Shadows.
All right.
And let me see. Cast on VTT. No, I'm sorry. I should have displayed. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that'll give everybody attacking it. Wait, it needs a wisdom saving throw of 16.
It rolled a 3.
Okay. The shadow will attack it, and also, is this the one that gives everybody
everybody has advantage? Yeah, everybody has advantage on it.
Okay, and then she's going to say, Posey, get him! And cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd slot, and hope that we don't need Revivify. And so Posey's going to run at him, and 14 does not hit it.
No, 14 does not hit, but we roll the d6 for your shadow damage.
Yep. Let me come up here. On and on and on.
Doesn't Spiritual Weapon cast concentration?
No, Spiritual Weapon is not a concentration spell. That's the wonderful thing about it.
Jesus, that's a strong spell.
You can have Spiritual Weapon and Spiritual Guardian up at the same time, or you can have Spiritual Weapon and Spiritual, what's the other one, the big huge spiritual thingy?
Elemental or whatever it is. Yeah, no, that's like my favorite combination in R1 video game is Spiritual Weapon plus Spirit Guardian.
Right, nice. It's beautiful.
I'm an anime character, basically.
Right.
Yep. Spiritual Weapon is a hell of a card.
Yep, so 1 damage. And I'm going to reset too.
Okay. And with that, we're going to take a quick short break. Okay, go ahead.
Before her turns over, she's going to run forward the 30 feet, making it within 15.
Okay, so you're within 15 feet of it now, and we're going to take a quick short break. I'm sorry, go ahead, Corey.
Did you say something, baby?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. And we're going to take a quick short break and back to the top of the initiative.
That crit came in clutch, didn't it?
That was beautiful.
So flavor-wise, how did the whole blessing thing happen? How do you picture the whole blessing thing happen flavor-wise?
Maybe.
It was on board your ship when you made yourself a devotee. I'm retconning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll deal with it. Okay.
It's just I use this against the shadow.
All right, I know. I know. I'm retconning. I'll retcon it with you. Okay. It happens. I have to do this occasionally. Not often, but it does happen. Corey, Joe had a question about that stunning strike, and unfortunately, you know what? I might be able to look it up a little bit.
Can you search because everything?
I searched it on Reddit. And the very first post had the D&D Beyond symbol next to it, so I thought it was official, but it said all I got to do is make a hint. That stunning strike can be used for any time.
I mean, it could be the case. I've never really looked at define because it says that it has to be a melee weapon.
Yeah, that's what the character sheet says, definitely.
Which I presume would have to be with a weapon.
Right.
And then if area blows is an unarmed strike.
Everybody's just saying that since unarmed strike is still a melee attack, that you could still do it.
It's not a melee weapon attack, though.
No, I do understand that, but I have seen Beauregard do it.
I can't say that I've seen her do stunning strike dozens of times, but I can't.
She also
not dozens of times. Not dozens of times, but I've seen her do it. I've seen her do it. Attempt it 3 times in one turn.
Yeah.
I just looked.
But at a certain point, you get 3.
Unarmed strikes are considered weapon attacks. For some odd
because
reason,
I'm a martial artist, my hands are considered weapons.
That could be the case. Well,
most dangerous weapon of all.
Hey, dog, go ahead. What you were saying, please.
Well, to your point about Beauregard, at a certain
level.
Yeah, I don't know what level that is, but also at 6th level, even if you didn't have any weapons, your punches are considered magical weapons at that point. But I would say,
or why? It's just like I said. The Reddit that I read said that
sure.
You can't.
And then I would say, I'm not arguing that point, and I'm good with the decision. But I was.
Can you tell me what way you are, Giorgino? What kind of monk are you?
I'll just say for me, I've always tried to play it so that
You're cutting out, dog.
I just say for me, I've.
Oh God.
Plus, is that better?
No, we're losing about every other word.
You're like super cutting out.
How about that?
That's better.
That's better.
Perfect.
I was just saying, I've just played it that way for me because that's the.
God damn.
And
doing it again, baby.
Hold on.
While he's reconnecting, Joe, what monk way are you?
Open hand.
Way of the open hand. Thank you.
I consider it to be functional. It's like that's kind of like one of the main features. It would make sense if you had to use weapons as a monk, unless it's like a Kensei monk. Honestly, it wouldn't be like. I read it as rules as intended, because like when they were making that, they definitely intended you to punch someone and disrupt their like ki or whatever. In my opinion.
But the one advantage I would say I would point out to you though, if you get a successful stunning strike on your first or second attack, it gives you advantage on your flurry of blows.
Yeah, it does. Oh, okay. So open hand technique, it does not say that strikes are weapons. However, it says repeatedly throughout the player's handbook that the monk's hands are its weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and rule it for this from this point forward that your unarmed unarmed attack, your flurry of blows, is a weapon attack for you for the purposes of our game, the melee weapon attack. And with open hand technique, it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. Or it has to make a strength saving throw. If it fails, you can push it up to 15 feet from you. And it cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn. That's if you hit with your flurry of blows.
That's a different thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
What I'm reading.
That's okay. The open hand technique, or the way of the open hand pump.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Stunning strike's a different thing from that. I'm with
Stunning strike is an entirely different thing. So I'm going to say you can either use the open hand technique or the stunning strike attempt with your flurry of blows. You cannot use both.
Remember we played a space?
Yeah, I definitely.
Well, I mean that's dictated by bonus action and key points though, so you couldn't use them both anyway.
But technically, with a flurry of blows, you have 2 hits. So you could use them both if I permitted it, but I'm not going to permit it.
Yeah, she's saying like with the first of the flurry of blows, if I stunning strike, I can't do the other one on the second flurry of blows.
Yep.
Remember when
well, if it's another creature.
Unless it's another creature, yeah, that would be different.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what are you trying to say there, Tascal?
Remember when I played a monk for the first time?
Yep.
I was super creative using a water bending thing that made me pull a creature up into the sky so they take damage. That was actually pretty cool. I remember that.
That was fun. All right, are we all ready to continue?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, so Galsariad is using his action to cast mage armor on himself, but sort of cowering as like, oh shit! And we are up with you, Geico. It is your turn, baby.
Alrighty. So I'm a healthy 60 feet away.
Yes.
I'm going to. It obviously so. Tazcool is like completely swallowed. I can't see him anymore.
You can no longer see Tazcool.
Okay. In that case, let me see here. Yeah, no, I'm not getting close enough to do that shit. I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay.
I'm out of 3rd level, so I'm going to cast it at 2nd level. So that's another Wisdom save of 16.
Okay.
Oh my god, trackpad, help me out here. Move, mouse.
Okay, 6, it fails.
Okay. So that's... Jesus. That's going to be a whole 9 damage of psychic damage.
Hey, 9 is 9.
And Geico just kind of, the whispers, now you will have indigestion.
Now you have what?
Indigestion. Am I cutting out? I feel like I might.
No, I heard you.
Okay.
I heard you. I was answering Stephen. Okay,
no, you're
so
good.
it looks
Usually I can hear myself, and I'm like not hearing myself.
Yeah, no, we can hear you just fine. It looks at you and shakes his head, and you feel shaken inside. Tazcool, as it's slowly swallowing you.
How far apart are Evie and Pete? Are they still right next to each other?
No, Evie is about 15, 20 feet away from the creature. Pete's right up on top of it.
Oh boy, okay. Crap.
Everybody is.
I'm gonna move forward. I'm 60 feet away. Okay, so I'm gonna move my full 30 feet towards it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, so you move 30 feet towards it, and that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, and no bonus action this turn?
No, my only... Well, does anyone need healing? Did anyone else get hit?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah, then my only other bonus action is Bardic Inspiration, and I used all of those to climb a fucking tree that I didn't climb. Yeah, so that's my turn.
You eventually climb it for the most part. Don't down yourself.
I made it a whole 20 feet up the damn tree.
Made it like nearly 100.
It was very expensive.
It was a gigantic
It was incredibly expensive, and I really thought I was going to get a long rest.
Yeah, do not consider fighting a demon.
Yeah, no one does. No one except you, Matt.
That's the point why I min-max.
Oh my
This is the reason I live for.
Istvan yells out of the darkness, I got nothing! Because he doesn't have anything that is non-magic or that is magical. And Pete, you're up. You have advantage on your attacks.
All right. Say that again, please. Advantage on attacks, you say?
Advantage on attacks, yes.
All right. Okay. So he swallowed Tazcool. Okay. The Tazcool's also hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half elf.
Okay. I am going to cast Wither and Bloom.
All right. Does it need to make a save?
Con save 14.
Okay. So since you have advantage, I'll go ahead and roll that at disadvantage.
If you nat one, is it a critical failure?
I think a 13 fails. And yeah, if I nat one, no, there's no such thing as critical failure in combat. That's the new rules, remember?
It is a failure.
Plus 19. Yeah,
For a whole 5 damage.
Okay. And
But
you still have your
also,
slow aura, so roll that up.
well, no, that's at the beginning of your creature's turn.
Okay.
But also, Tazcool or Matthew can roll one of his unspent hit die, and you gain that number of hit points plus my spell casting and modifier, which is +3.
Okay, so roll one of your hit dice +3 to regain hit points, Tazcool, and
What's Paladin's hit die?
roll your necrotic. Roll your necrotic damage from your spores because its turn passed, and I didn't know that that damage hits on that.
We did it. I reminded you.
Yeah,
we did it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe you didn't take the damage off.
No, I did take the damage off. I just wasn't.
Okay, we did it then.
Okay.
So exclamation point R 1d10 since my hit dice is a 10.
If you have your page open, Matthew, all you have to do is go to long rest, or not long rest, but short rest, and it'll say, give you your thing, and then you can roll the die from there as well.
Oh, so your casting mod is a +3, right? So it's a 1d10 +3. That's the same as my con modifier, so I can just roll a hit die.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
There you go.
Hit die.
I love how easy it is.
Let's.
Then, for my bonus action, I'm on Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
And that's at advantage.
Gala.
For 12.
Yeah, 12 doesn't hit.
I can't guidance because I already did that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Actually.
I can't bardic inspiration anyone because I failed to climb a tree. I'm so mad at myself.
Maggie's going
out as well.
I was done.
Did make Joe fall.
Maggie is.
I'm sorry, really quick. Just if Matt's trying to talk, he sounds really far away, and I haven't heard anything he has said recently.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. I hear your voice, but I can't hear anything you're saying.
I'm sorry. I'm talking a little quiet. I'll talk louder if that's okay.
That's fine.
Like this, if that's okay.
Yeah, perfect. Just put the mic in your mouth.
I have a Bluetooth mic, and I don't have a mic.
Okay, sorry. Anyway.
I'm sorry on you.
Maggie is in the same situation as Istvan. She can't do anything that is not that is magical, and so she just rages impotently and yells at the creature, which doesn't do much of anything. Jojito, we are up with you, baby. Jojito?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, and yes, you have advantage.
Rolling for attack now.
Oh yeah, Joe, roll because does everyone get advantage on the attack rolls?
Yes, Evie gave you advantage on the attack rolls.
18, or that for the first one, and then I'm gonna roll the second one.
Okay, that's really disturbing, Bella.
That is the creepiest thing I've seen in a very long time.
Is that person okay?
I was just writing that I would beat my child if I walked in and caught them watching something like that. Like, why are you watching that sociopath? You know what? We're going to church.
They don't have anything good to say to you that will enhance your life. You need to stop using the computer.
That thing's fucking scary. That dude, like,
Oh, and it
oh
goes
my
on,
god.
and he points, and he gets weird about it.
Oh god. Yeah.
Right?
Ew, I hate it.
Make it
Thanks, I hate
stop.
it. You can make it stop.
Yeah, I'm going. Actually,
Somebody
I'm
quit.
going to make it stop.
Oh
Like
my
now.
god.
Thank you.
I did it.
I
Thank
got like
you.
a knot in my stomach.
Sometimes
That was
when you
bad.
think you should, don't.
When you think you should, think again or ask a trusted friend whether or not it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
go
right.
back to mute now.
Okay, Georgina, what are you doing, baby? Now that we've got rid of the demon of the chat.
I'm saying, dude, that was real creepy. But the first one was a 19. The second one was a natural 20 for 27.
Oh, right. Nice. All right. So, what are you doing? Are you hitting it?
Punching the crap out of it.
Punching the crap out of it. Are you moving up its leg again?
Right now, I'm just gonna try to punch it. I don't know, in its Achilles heel or something.
Okay,
That's double dice.
Yeah, double dice
Yeah,
damage there, buddy.
It automatically went to 2d6, so I hit it for 12.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try stunning strike. That's my normal attack. So.
All right. So
14.
Wisdom?
Hold on, let me clear this. It is con, unfortunately.
Well, it's disadvantage.
Healthy boy.
Oh,
though.
true.
Ate his vegetables growing up.
Yeah, but it passes.
1.
It very definitely passes. Yeah, it's not stunned, unfortunately, there, guys.
Yep. All right. Second attack. Roll. Still advantage.
Yeah.
First is a 19 again. Second one is rolling.
Mm-hmm.
So 19.
Yep. Go ahead.
Stick. Or 10.
All right. Now you're trying for the stunning strike again?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, Joe's killing it. This is awesome. He's just rolling real good right now.
So good.
Yeah.
I love it. 17 still saves, right?
And then I'm gonna end my
Flurry
turn.
of blows?
No, I'm gonna end my turn.
Oof.
All right. Ao is coming out of the darkness with another arrow.
Come on, Ayo.
And does not hit. It flies overhead. Fortunately, it doesn't hit anybody else. And Queequeg, you are up, baby.
Okay, give me just a minute.
Queequeg is away from the computer for just a second.
Turtle boy. Turtle boy.
Turtle boy. Turtle boy. That crit came in.
Turtle boy.
So I didn't fully hear the
Ow.
explanation for
Queequeg?
Queequeg's Warhammer. It's magical. Is that why it actually hits and does damage?
It's blessed by cord. When he was on the ship, before he got off of the ship, he had a a moment of clarity and truth where he dedicated his life to Cord. He's not a paladin. He is a barbarian,
Right.
but he is a storm herald barbarian, and his hammer is blessed by Cord, which is why he has the thunder aura and why it actually does magical damage.
So we're retconning the thing. Starting on 3x? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I keep calling it a sword. It's a great axe, but
no, it's a warhammer.
Warhammer. I mean,
it's
my apologies. I'm sorry. His weapon is blessed by Cord.
Technicalities.
Actually.
He's Thor. 25 to hit.
Or Thorgle.
Nice.
Okay,
He's a Thortle.
He's a Thordle. A Thordle. Oh my god, I said it and I laughed and then my brain caught up with my laughter.
14 bludgeoning damage.
14 bludgeoning damage, got it.
Okay, and second attack is rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Turtle Man. Grumpy, mid-aged, angry
26 hits.
26 hits.
Okay, and I'm doing this two-handed, so it's a D10 plus 4.
Okay. No, it's D8 plus 4. You can't do two attacks with a two-handed weapon.
I can't?
No.
No. Two attacks per turn.
Okay, got it.
I'm not muted now. Angry Turtle.
No, you're not muted now, Dante. Hi. Hey, Dante.
What's up?
9 for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And a D6. That he needs to make a DC 15 Dex save because of my Storm Aura.
Okay, 9 does not save.
Okay, so he takes 3 lightning damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So with that, Dermot still sees nobody injured except for Tazgul. He can't get to Tazgul, so he's not doing anything. He's a life cleric, guys. He doesn't have a whole lot of attacks.
Now I have like a guiding bolt.
Huh?
I have like a guiding bolt. Like you gave him nothing then.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot going for him.
Like,
and Tazgul.
Okay. Sorry.
Your turn.
Acid damage or something I believe happens now, or is that on the creature's turn?
It happens on the creature's turn.
We're gonna get this thing from the inside. I have advantage, right, because of the weird shadow stuff, correct?
A swallowed creature is blinded and restrained, but you do have total cover against attacks and any other effects outside of it.
What other attacks gonna be happening to me?
Acid damage.
Well, I mean, anybody making an attack against the creature that goes through the creature would hit you unless it was specified.
I mean, it's kind of the best armor.
Do nothing.
Huh?
I think you can still do things.
Oh yeah, you're just blinded and restrained.
Look what restrained means. I think you can still make an attack. I think.
What does restrained mean? Now I'm curious.
I think it just means you have zero movement. So you can still make an attack.
No movement and disadvantage, I think, on attacks.
Mm-hmm. Well, you would have regular attack because you're blind.
Wouldn't that still be disadvantage? Because blind.
Yeah, it's
no, because he has advantage. He has advantage from the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be regular because he would have disadvantage because he's blind. I don't think restrained affects your attack.
It just
the blind does though.
Your movement. Okay.
Your movement.
Okay.
Something new every day.
So,
right?
But hold on. You can attack. You can cast a spell.
But it has to be a spell that does not require sight.
Right, it can't require sight, and you can bonus action depending on what it is.
Yes.
I'm gonna get this filthy gits. I doubt it. Okay, let me think for a sec.
Ah, Jesus.
It's fine.
Can I remind you something, Matthew? Do you mind if I remind you of something?
Not at all.
You're inside this creature. You have a breath weapon.
Oh.
That won't do much. It's only like 2d6 damage, and it'll probably somehow through the laws of physics dodge it somehow using a dex save, and 2d6 damage sucks. Like, what is
But
that gonna
hey,
do?
it does damage.
Damage is damage. Cool.
I can use a smite and do like thrice that amount. Like, I have a +8 at
But you can't
disadvantage.
use a smite right now.
Right, so you
Thank
might
you.
as well go with what you can do and still cause damage.
Wait, I can use a smite. What are you guys talking about?
Can he?
That's
He,
it's not.
he can make an attack, and the attack just has to hit. If the attack hits, even though it does no damage, the smite would damage.
He doesn't have to have sight for smite?
Nope, I could have every disability. I mean, not disability. Every status effect that, as long as I can still attack. I could be
Oh.
could be half dead with every status effect. As long as he can attack, I can use divine smite.
That's pretty
I mean, can you move his arm again? Okay.
Should I use breath weapon? Like, it won't do that much damage. Is breath
I
weapon
mean,
an
what?
attack?
You are in its stomach, though, so I mean, don't know what might happen.
Indigestion?
I mean,
I'm gonna
it
make
could
this
have it.
thing throw up.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
I mean, it could happen, dude. You're in its stomach.
Okay, does this thing make a dex save? By all laws of physics, this should not be able to make a dex save. Like I'm not gonna be rules lawyering or anything. I'm
What
in
kind of
its
damage?
stomach.
What kind of damage does your breath weapon do?
Lightning. I'm a blue boy.
Lightning.
No, it cannot evade it.
Oh, so just roll 2d6 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does stomach acid count as like
Inductive?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, a living being is mostly liquid, so it's conductive.
This is a hit or a miss.
Can you
here.
acid
Regardless.
evaluates?
I mean, acid alone is conductive.
But Matt
6
prayed
damage.
to the gambling gods.
That's a different game.
Well, I mean, dice gods, gambling gods, it's pretty much all the same god at this point.
I'm going to give it
out of game.
I'm going to give it vulnerability to lightning because it has vulnerability to thunder, and the damage is inside it. So your 6 damage is 12.
All right.
Pretty good.
And that means your Stormbird from now on does double damage.
Oh, okay. Unless it makes a dex save.
Unless it makes the dex save.
Stick right.
And so you've done your 12 damage. You can now have a bonus action.
Let me check. Is breath weapon an attack or an action? It's labeled under attacks, like dagger and great axe.
Then it's an attack action.
Okay, I swear I read it somewhere. It was just you can like breath weapon and then use it. Okay, whatever. You have to. Okay. Let's see. You made a big mistake. No, I can't do that. I have nothing. I do nothing. Wait. I have a genius idea. It can't attack me. Wait, no. Can attack me with stomach acid, so no, never mind. That's all. It's 12.
Okay.
Did it react violently, at least, to this sudden heartburn, perhaps?
It burped.
Oh. I'm gonna die now.
What?
It burped.
It burped. And let's see here. It's now the creature's turn. You take 20 points of acid damage. And it takes 2 points of shadow damage. And 1 point of necrotic damage.
Three points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And it's going to attempt to bite Jojito.
It's like, this thing's crazy.
Oh. 31. Jojito, I need you to make a strength save, please.
Come on, big roll. What? Not a big roll. 12.
You take 16 points of damage, and you are grappled.
Oh no.
And it's going to reach out and slap at you, Pete. Uh, 18 to hit.
That hits.
And you take 21 bludgeoning damage as it slams you with its hand and pushes you back at least a couple feet. And it's going to take its other hit against Maggie.
As it's hitting at Pete, I'm gonna scream out, "You big stupid!"
Okay.
And 20 hits Maggie. And Maggie is hit for a total of 19 points. And we come around to you, Evie. It is your turn.
What about the acid damage? I was banking on it doing acid damage to me, Wilde.
It did. I rolled the acid damage. You took.
I forgot to say something. I'm so sorry. Please keep going. I wanted to use Hellish Rebuke. I'm so sorry.
Okay. You took 20 damage. Go ahead and use your Hellish Rebuke.
It's a dex save. I'm inside it. Let me do this.
I think it fails. Go ahead and use your Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, so it's just a straight, if that fails, just a straight 2d10 fire damage. I imagine it's, I'm trying to make this thing throw up on me. I'm not throw up on me, throw me up. 12 fire damage from the inside.
Okay. I will, in the interest of expediting the game at least a little bit, I will tell you that you can force it to throw you up. but you have to do 30 damage on a single turn to do so.
Turn, not round.
Huh?
Like turn around. If
Your
I use
single
reaction.
turn. Your turn.
I'm never doing that.
So, well, no, yeah, that's not true. You did 24 damage this turn.
I did, okay.
Okay? So, I mean, it's possible for you to do 30 damage on a turn. You've done it before.
That was a crit.
Not impossible, though, right? Okay, Evie, your turn, baby.
Okay, so, this is really freaking our party up. So, I have to forego my brilliant gala plan for a third level. Motherfuck, don't nobody die. Okay, third level, inflict wounds.
Okay.
15 doesn't hit, does it?
No, 15 does not hit, and you had to get within touch range of that. So you have to move forward the 15 feet to touch it.
Yep. And then, is it a free action to get something out of my bag?
Depends on what you're getting out of your bag.
Dust of dryness.
Oh, you're a genius.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. It's a little pouch of dust you have, right?
Yeah, and then
Pretty sure it's a marble-like thing.
Yeah, it's a bag of it. So let me go to one of the 3 that we got. Dust of dryness. So I gotta roll. It contains 1d6 plus 4. So 10 drynesses. Yeah. Okay, and then for bonus action, I'm going to have Posey attack again.
Okay.
For 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And then it is at second level, so I believe it's 2d8 damage. Let me make sure. Or I'm sorry, it's a third level is what it was. So it's 2d8. So what was that one? I missed the first one. 7 and come on, 8. 7 and 13, so 25 damage. And then I'm just going to keep screaming and shouting and waving my hands and eat me!
All right. Where did you put this dust of threats?
It's in my hand. I'm holding it's in a sack. So I'm holding the edge closed because it's still cinched.
Okay.
And I'm waving my whole and jumping like, hey, bitch, hey. No bitches, though, because I'm a little girl, and that would be bad. And then I would have to eat a dust of deliciousness for punishment.
That'd be very bad etiquette while fighting.
Right. So I would like to use the rest of the 15 of movement since I'm up to it, and I'm just using that to jump up and down.
All right. And Galsarian is going to come up from behind and look at it and point his finger and scream as he uses command. And that's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Yes, wisdom save it is. I am very familiar
and
with that spell.
It fails, and you are puked out about 10 feet away from the creature as it projectile vomits you, and you are
I
prone.
believe, that was I was gonna say. I would believe I would be like not prone and like 15 feet away
Question.
or something.
Yeah, you're prone about 10 feet away from it.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I miss something, or wasn't Jojito grappled?
Yeah, Jojito is grappled, and when the vomit happens, Jojito, you also fall prone at its feet as Tazkul knocks you. I mean, it pukes up its guts, knocks you and Tazkul out of its mouth. Thank you for reminding me.
Are we in this?
For once.
Are there people in the splash zone?
Whoever's down in front of it would be. You're not, but whoever's down in front of it would be. So I think that would be Evie.
No, forget I asked.
I imagine that would be like a green dragon burns breath weapon.
Yeah.
Acid
And
damage.
Oh no.
Pete, you're kind of there too. So let's have.
I'm off to the left.
Let's have a dex save from you, Evie, please, to avoid the splash.
Can Pete dive? Can Pete cover Evie?
No, you're off to the left. You can't.
But she's right beside me. Okay.
Well, this thing's about 60 feet. It's big. She's in front of it. You're off to the left.
Okay.
She makes the dex save and opts out of the range. And yeah, its digestive juices are acid, and it just vomited. And with that, Geico, we are back at your turn. It's top of the initiative, baby.
Okay. How do Taz? Wait, hold on. Did Evie? I'm assuming
She saved. She hopped out of the way of the ball.
Okay. How do Taz and Jojito look?
So Jojito is hurt, but not horribly hurt. Taz is not looking good.
I'm a mangled corpse walking around. Like I took if I didn't heal myself, I would be dead.
Okay.
Reference 22 HP out of 65.
So he is visibly not doing well.
Not doing well. Laying on the ground, moaning.
He has a smile on his face, though. He's enjoying this battle for sure, though.
Okay, so I had been 60 feet away. Now I'm 30 feet. How far? Okay. And he's 10. So I'm 20 feet away from Tazkul? Because he got thrown, you said, what, 10 feet?
He got thrown 10 feet in front of the monster.
Okay. And how close is Jojito?
Jojito's right there with him, right? They're laying right on the ground, right next to each other.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm bonus action gonna cast Healing Word on Taz.
Okay.
For 10 healing. Jesus. 30 feet of. And then I'm gonna go about. I'm gonna use half my movement speed, so I'm gonna get myself within 15 feet of this monster.
Okay.
Fuck it. You know what? No, I'm gonna use my full movement so that I'm like next to Jojito.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of like drape my scaly lizard body over him.
Okay. So you're protecting Jojito. Bonus action?
My bonus action was the Healing Word. My action, I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Attack action, you get advantage on attack action.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, it's a DC save of Wisdom 16, so.
Okay, so it rolls at disadvantage.
Okay. Mother.
3. It rolled a 3.
Oh, good shit. In that case, 14 psychic damage.
Okay.
And all Geico says is indigestion. I told you so.
And it growled at you.
And that is my turn.
All right. And Isfan is laughing. It's like, yeah, serves you right. Pete, you're up.
Okay. So. Okay. I want to try something.
We gotta get it.
He has a spell. How far away is the creature? Still like right in front of Pete?
Yeah, it's still right in front of you.
Okay. What is that? So, bonus action to Lele.
Okay.
I can barely move that thing.
That's still an advantage?
Yes.
Oh. Man, that dice is so cocked. Fuck you. I swear it was cocked as shit. Fine. That being said, I cast gaseous form on myself.
Okay.
How far up is this creature's face?
About 60 feet.
60 feet.
I'll give you 40 because it's a hunched over thing like a gorilla. I'll give you 40.
Okay. I will float up that 40 feet.
Uh-huh.
And wait till my next turn.
And your necrotic damage is how much? Oh, it hits on the creature's turn. Never mind. We already got it. Yeah, Pete is gassy.
Ha ha.
What did you say?
I said Pete is gassy.
Pete's always gaseous.
Yeah.
Relatively invisible, really. Kinda.
I remember when I used that spell. I got stuck in a barrel.
Yep. And Jojito, it is your turn. Let me get down here. I'll help you tip that.
Yes.
You're breaking up, Joe. I can barely hear you, baby.
I was the first one was a miss.
Okay.
Now I'm rolling again.
You can put the microwave on. Unplug it. Put it in here.
For 25.
25 hits. If your first one missed, remember you're rolling at advantage, baby.
And the first one hit at 25.
Okay. All right. Roll damage.
8.
Okay.
Rolling the second one.
I'm just going to Sure.
No. Sure. Thank you. No, you don't need to learn to shut up. You need to let me concentrate when I'm doing this. Go ahead.
Yep, the first roll was too low, but I'm rolling at advantage, so I'm rolling the second one now. You're a bastard about it. Missed.
Okay, both attacks missed?
Yep.
Okay. Bonus
Okay.
action?
No.
Okay. You sound like you're very tired there, dude.
No, I'm alright. It's just I'm running low on key points, so I don't want to use them up.
Yeah. Ao is going to attack with her patented arrow out of the darkness. For 19 and 8 is 27 to hit. And do 13 points of magical piercing. And we come to you, Quick Wake.
Okay. I need to remember to add +2 to my hit. I'm raging, but do I still have advantage?
You still have advantage.
First swing with the warhammer.
Go ahead.
24.
It hits. Damage. Damage.
16.
Okay.
And second swing.
Mm-hmm.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
Okay. And 10, 12 bludgeoning for that one.
How do you want to do this?
Can I add the lightning damage real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll the dice real quick to 5 lightning. Oh, lightning damage. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. As Queequeg strikes at the leg with the first hammer blow, I imagine it kind of drives it to one knee, and the shock of it lowers the head enough that Queequeg reels up for an overhanded two-handed blow right on the head. And as the hammer is about to connect, it starts sparking with lightning right on its skull.
You crack the skull open, and lightning fries whatever brain this creature has, and it slumps dead at your feet.
Chew on that, you fuzzy son of a bitch.
And we are out of initiative.
All right. I knew that would happen, but that's a good thing. I'm glad it's dead.
I'm sorry. I totally missed
Goose
how
just
it
kind of
died.
laughing.
Did it die?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked like terrible.
Clear spider brains across the fields.
Sorry, my bad. I was like in the middle of a conversation with Alex. Sorry.
Blasted get his gid.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
Wild, how big is its throat compared to my size?
Oh my god.
Can I traverse it like a cave to go get stomach acid in my dust of deliciousness or dryness?
Pocket Part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
You can't go down its throat. Its throat is collapsed, but there is acidic stomach acid in its mouth and on its teeth as its sort of mouth gaping open there beside you.
Okay. Oh yeah, and the vomit. So I'm gonna. We got
3 bags. I'm gonna soak up 1.
I
Yes.
also have a bag because I never put it in with the group collection. I didn't say that I had one.
Weren't these already used?
Couple of
We used
Never had.
we used a couple of the pebbles. Or
Oh, okay.
marbles, whatever they're called. Pellets. But I want to use all 10 of those to get 150 feet of 150 feet of stomach acid.
Okay. Write down in your notes the stomach acid does 66 damage. I'm going to say that for the purposes of it being stored, that it's going to decay over time, and if you use it in the first week, it'll do the first 66, but after that, it's going to do 63. Okay?
God,
Let
it's
me
like a dry storage soup pocket.
Ew. After 1 week reduces.
Can I make a suggestion on that?
King returns.
What, Doug?
Could I make a suggestion on that?
Yes, go ahead.
How about just take a D6 away for every session it's stored?
I don't want it to decay completely.
What about?
Okay.
I was gonna say 1d6 per long rest minus.
No, I don't want it to decay completely. I feel like acid doesn't decay completely. Acid just becomes weaker.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay?
What if we store it in the freezer?
What freezer? You don't have a freezer. Oh my fucking god.
We'll make one. We've done crazier things, Wilde.
I know, we have done many crazier things, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to have a portable freezer. Not in this game.
Crazy.
You'll wait. I'll make an artistic. You'll wait. Rule of the day when you say you're not going to have a portable freezer.
I said in this game.
Speaking of crazy, Pete's plan was to move his gaseous form into the nostril of the creature and then drop.
It's bloody brilliant. I wish it had happened, and I'm sorry that it didn't, but we were getting low on the HP, and he hit too hard. He hit really hard too.
Well, that's great. I'm happy. That's awesome.
That's just, is that your first kill in this game?
Yeah.
I think that's Queequeg's first kill in the game.
Hey!
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. So we're going to take up next week with what happens with the body of this creature and the rest of our night's watch. And who's
okay? Is the evil book okay? Please tell me the evil book's okay, because I think that's really cool.
Is it in your bag?
Yeah.
Roll to see whether or not your bag was badly damaged by the acid.
Okay. What do I roll?
Percentile?
Yeah, I think let's have a percentile dice.
Please.
You're rolling for the amount of damage it took.
So high is good or low is good?
Low is good. It's pretty badly damaged. You're not sure whether your book is damaged or not.
It's on the better side, I imagine. Like it's.
Yeah, it's on the better side, barely.
Barely.
So I'm gonna have to get you guys.
We have you to mend that.
I'm gonna have to get you guys a copy of Midwich Crisis.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, is it a real thing?
Yes. Also, it's by Steve Thomas. I was thinking since Corey's working tomorrow, I could put it on the Discord voice chat if you guys want to listen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, say 10 o'clock.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okie dokie, we'll do that.
Wait, 10
I'm
o'clock
gonna
tomorrow morning?
Yeah, is that good? 11 better? What time is good for you?
I don't know. I worked a full week for the first time in 2 years. I have
Yeah.
no idea when I'm waking up tomorrow. But no, go with 10 or 11. I'll jump in whenever.
Okay. Okay, and
All right.
if
I
not,
can't
I'll
imagine
wait.
that it's like super intense. I mean, it's intense, but I can't imagine that I'm going to be
It's
missing out
more
on.
funny.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
After
hilarious.
we finish here tonight, Dog and Gala, I need you to hang in for just a minute. Alex has a BTC question for all of those who play in BTC.
Okay.
Okay. So after we finish up, but my God, guys, we got a big combat done.
Good game.
Right?
Level up.
Yeah, that's a big animal.
We'll see about that next week.
Okay.
We'll see about that. We'll see how things go. We'll see.
It's like that's like a big thing.
I mean, but you got swallowed for half of it, so I don't know.
I did consistent damage on the inside. I probably did the most damage here. Let's all be honest.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell you that no, you're not leveling up next week. But there's a possibility you might, because what the next our level up point is, and you can go ahead and plan for this because it's going to happen in the next session or two. The level up point is reaching Bazzoxan.
Hey, Bagagakistan?
Basil Tazzle Razzle Dan?
Basil, razzle,
What?
dazzle.
Bazzoxan.
Razzle Dazzle Dan?
Bazzoxan, as she said tonight.
Razzle Dazzle Dan.
I genuinely have
I'm making
forgotten
it.
the real name of this place because of Gala.
I believe it's Bazazkaban. Azkaban.
Bazazkaban.
We're going to see Razzle Dazzle Dan.
I think Mosquito thinks we're still going to get some seasoning.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh, I love you so much.
Like spaghetti sauce or something.
Right.
Oh.
Good pesto.
I have to get that book mended because I really want to continue that side story. Who tried to become rich? I really want to.
Stop.
So,
Oh my God.
Evie has mending.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, I like the fight. I like the whole Pete and Taz cool thing, but I'm gonna have to say my favorite part of game was when Geico asked Evie, how do I get Quag to accept me as his body?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Okay, I literally write down as game goes my favorite parts, and that is the first one I wrote down.
Yeah, I'm just going to say right now, Geico is going to fail hard. Portal naturally independent. When a portal is born, they have at most a year with their parents before the parents die of old age.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
He's gonna have his body.
This is gonna be weird.
Yeah, portals don't have family ties. They are independent. They actively the lore on turtles is weird. They have a shorter lifespan, which is weird. It shouldn't be. Their parents
like 500 years, in my opinion.
Yeah,
the parents stereotype, but still.
The parents get married and have their children and then die.
That sucks.
It's very much like cephalopods. When they become an adult, they spend turtles spend a long time in prime of age, and they don't have children until late middle age, and then immediately die after having kids.
And Queequeg's 32.
Isn't that weird?
Just so you know.
Yeah.
That's like 22, I would imagine.
Yep.
At the most.
So wait, how long do turtles live?
50.
Right now, 50.
Huh?
Queequeg just entered his 30s.
They're short-lived like goblins.
Well, goblins can live up to like 120 years.
Yeah,
No, they can't. Not in D&D. They can't.
Well, it says that goblins. Nobody knows how long goblins live, but due to their lifestyle, they usually die by 20 in combat.
Oh.
So it's really not known.
Yes.
I read somewhere they live. One like little old goblin lived to like 120.
I think that was
Might have been non-canon.
that was Bliss's mother, who was like 100 and something.
Well, the story behind that was Bliss's mother was affected by the magic dragon and some of the treasure that she held.
Yeah.
I'd say my favorite part of the game.
But the whole tribe was affected by that because tribes from there get a +2 to intelligence.
Yeah.
I gotta ask quick. How's the rest of the person?
Did he say he has an ass click?
That's what I heard.
No, yeah, he said, ask real quick, how old are the rest of the party?
10.
Yeah, I kind of figure. What about the rest of you?
I'd say Pete's late teens.
I'm 10 years old.
Okay, Geico, Tazgul, Jorgito.
10 years old.
I'm pretty like I'm going off because Geico is like kind of fresh out of college, so I'm thinking he's probably around like 24, 25.
Okay.
Jorgito?
Probably say right around the same.
Okay.
Community college.
So Queequeg's the oldest person in this entire party.
Queequeg at 30 is about the oldest person in the party, and he's considered a young.
Oh, that's hilarious. Geico went to community bard college.
I love it. All right, so Matthew, what's your favorite part of tonight?
Geico rolling a nat 1 on perception. That
was
trying
beautiful.
to hide the book.
That was beautiful.
That book fixed, because I wanted to continue that.
That was beautiful.
I also got to say, I loved rolling a -2.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Stephen, what was your favorite part?
The point where with the exception of Jorgito and Tazgul, the other three were all kind of in this pile up. And Queequeg said, "Okay, that's it. Dinner table, march."
That was
Everyone
beautiful.
listened. He rolled high enough that all of us were like, well, fine.
I'm hungry anyway.
We're not doing it because you told us to. We're doing it because we're hungry.
Right? You guys all heard all three of your names.
We have a mom and a dad again. Pete.
Oh my god.
In the same show.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Queequeg is experienced with rowdy sailors.
Yep, the herding sailors. Jorgito, what was your favorite thing tonight?
Still can't climb a tree.
Still can't climb a tree.
Can't climb a 6 or 4-legged monkey.
That's it, man. The only character that should be able to be the best at climbing trees still can't climb a tree.
You know what? I don't even want to hear this shit anymore.
John, what was your favorite part?
Pete giving Queequeg a bunch of shit.
Yeah, that was amazing. Just half ogre humor is my new favorite thing.
And you know, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, he would have never talked to Dad like that.
That's because he's not your dad.
I mean,
I'm your dad.
Oh, that's right. Who's my daddy?
Me,
Pizza.
Spa Daddy.
If Geico tries to force the whole Spa Daddy thing on Queequeg, he's gonna get his head shoved into the pair.
Oh, I can't wait till you wear him as a belt.
No, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Geico fully understands that the I'm your father approach isn't working, so he's definitely gonna go full turtle belt.
I have to hear Geico do the James Earl Jones Luke, I'm your father.
Quack, I am your father. I am your father.
At that point, Quake's gonna say, "Okay, grab Geico by the head and shove his face first in the water barrel."
Quack.
I'm the father you're looking for.
Quack. You're being incredibly upset, and I see you and I hear you, but I need you to see me and hear me. I am your father.
Stop resisting.
I have to leave. I've been pacing back and forth for a while. I've been pacing back and forth for this whole session. I'm kind of tired now. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
It murdered my legs. I just been pacing for 5 hours.
Bro, you got your leg day in. We're proud of you.
Right.
Leg day.
Good night, Matthew.
I will say.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah,
Oh,
my favorite part was definitely Geico and Evie plotting to father Queequeg. But outside of that, and I'm so sad Matt left before I could say this, it was Matt, the player, it was Taz Cool, the character, I want a demon, I want to fight a demon. And the second this thing showed up, Matt, the player, went, what the is that? It was in that moment he realized wishful thinking did fuck him.
I think I'm kind of proud of Matt.
Matt did good tonight. I'm pleased.
Dude, he leaned into the role play so well.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy with him.
Also giving Pascal a reason to be kind of falling to evil.
Yeah, I like that.
The midlife crisis thing is slowly corrupting him. That's a valid reason for him to be bloodthirsty.
He's building his character. He's making it more than 2D.
Yeah.
Right, and he did that, so I had to play into it, which is why he got his wonderful scene of reading his book at the table.
Yes, and I really liked the watch that he shared with Pete. Their conversation was great. He did good. He did really good.
Yeah,
I was so pleased. Yeah. All right, Jojito, we're going to talk about the buy the card game real quick. We got something Alex wants to talk about with the buy the card game.
You're more than welcome to stick around if you want to. It's not anything weird.
It's 2 cents.
It's not privacy. We're just changing games.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
M Street.
Alex, do you want to, or do you want me to?
And scene.
Oh shit! Let me stop recording. Hold on, wait.
That's what I just stopped it.